Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood masterclass here. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are in the world. Today is April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. I don't have a joke for you, but I do have some Vinegar Syndrome announcements to discuss with you and a lovely panel to join me in said discussion. If you're watching live, you are a part of the show. I'm going to be starting a panel here in a moment, so make your voice heard. Sorry, a poll. I'll be starting a poll in a moment, and make your voice heard for those, and we'll shout out the results as we go. Today is sort of the anniversary of the infamous translucent slipcover, which caused quite a bit of hubbub in the community. Will we have something like that again today? Well, we'll discuss, and we'll know fairly soon because, we're less than 30 minutes away from finding out. So strap in, strap on. What's the word? Just hold on. It's going to be great.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Got a cup of coffee here. So technically, it's a coffee with chaos. I hope you have a beverage of your choice in your hand. Let me bring in my lovely panel. One of them is running behind, but that's okay. No one cares to talk to him. First off, the first person I clicked on, and one of my dear friends who almost didn't make it today, but I'm glad he did, Mr. Tony of the Dead. How are you?
Well, good. How are you? Strap
I'm
on.
hanging in, man. I'm excited, but sort of nervous for today because who knows what's going to go down. Will it be another piece of Vinegar Syndrome history or a catastrophe? We shall see.
We shall see. Yep.
Did you? Oh, you didn't buy the translucent slip last time, right? So this time you'll probably buy whatever it is, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Buy two of them.
They may cap it. I think they're going to cap it this time if they do it again.
Yeah.
All right. Also joining us from another planet, Planet Mondo. What's up, bud?
Ooh.
What's up, man? I was debating on leaving the studio as soon as you talked about strapping things on. I was like, I'm on the wrong show. I don't think I belong here.
Well, everybody. I mean, I hope you're wearing your strap-on, dildo on your back because that's the uniform of the show. You didn't get the memo? I'll mail you one. It's great. Everyone wears it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Dude, if Vinegar Syndrome puts up strap-ons today, people will buy it because they'll be like, dude, this is gonna fucking be like $800 on eBay in 3 days.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We mentioned this at the top of the show here. The translucent slipcover for Invisible Maniac. Did you buy it, Planet Mondo?
I did not. I still don't even own the movie, so no, I did not.
Gotcha.
I was kind of butthurt about it though, but I got over it within like 2 hours. It was fine. My life moved on. I forgot about it.
So if they release something today, like for $10 you'll get an exclusive surprise, are you gonna double down, Mondo? Are you grabbing at least two?
Yeah, I'll definitely buy it this time around.
Okay, good. Well, then that's two people who didn't buy. I bought one just to see what it was, and I ended up getting it, selling it, and also selling the movie. I didn't keep the movie. I didn't need any of it, but I made a tidy profit. I turned $6 into $100, so not bad. It's pretty good investment there, which is one of the things I like about Vinegar Syndrome. You can do things like that. Oh, here we go. Our final guest is waiting in the wings, Mr. Bullet Blake.
What's up?
There he is.
Hey, so Blake, do you think we're going to get an April Fool's surprise this time around? And most likely you're buying 3 copies of it, right?
Of course. You gotta. It could be a slipcover like Invisible Maniac.
Right. You whatever it is, you have to get your hands on it, or else you will not live. So I'm glad that you will be grabbing it. All right, let me check in with the chat real quick, and then what we'll do is let's pop this up here so we have our time. 22 minutes to go. Everybody in the chat, Manx is with us. Hello. Sulako88, hello to you. Skulder is here. He says, "Let's go." Gross. John says, hey, let's spend some money or not. We shall see. By the way, everything that's being revealed today will not be on sale, so I'm sure you all know that. But I will have clarify for some people who are new here, maybe don't know how things go. None of this is on sale. Everything will be at full price. Griff says, I'm guessing that after a year of emails, complaints, questions, etc., they won't do another April Fool's joke. Here's the thing. I don't know if you remember, we talked about it on A Coffee with Chaos. There was a guy who said the inside knowledge is that was a major fuck up and they won't ever do it again. So if they don't, then it kind of proves that point that was a major fuck up. And that's maybe one of the reasons that Brad Henderson doesn't necessarily work there full time. I don't know. I don't work behind the scenes, but that's the rumor. That's the rumor mill, and I can't speak to that. But what do you think, Blake? If they don't do an April Fool's thing, do you think it's because they felt like they overstepped last year?
I don't think so. I think they should tell everyone to piss off who got mad about the whole slip. I mean, they were gonna give you something. No offense, Tony. You should have bought 3 of them like I did. They were gonna give you something that was worth the money. So
I just assumed they were going to refund everybody $6. That's why I was like, this is stupid.
it got to the point where I thought that was going to happen for a minute there because it took them a long time. But it's just because it took them so long to finish Invisible Maniac.
Crazy times. And I mean, I'm assuming it'll be the same thing, but who knows? Who knows? Conscience says, I heard a rumor that AGFA might release Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. Fanatical Dragon was talking about that in his last video. I'm not familiar with it. I guess if it's a big title. I will say I watched the recent AGFA. Where is it? The recent AGFA release, which was half my screen is blocked here. Where did it go? Oh yeah, Shaolin Invincibles and 7-1. And Shaolin Invincibles was fun. 7-1 was just okay. I don't. And also, the one thing you should know is that they don't restore it, so it's all scratchy and it's like straight off of a print. So just keep that in mind. It's not gonna look amazing, whatever it is. But I guess that's part of the fun.
There's only
Brent is in the house.
Of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's just the standard because the slip is gone. A fun little movie, but I wouldn't go out of my way for it. Let's see.
If they release a Wu-Tang movie, I'd be interested in that. I mean, is that like Method Man doing like kung fu and shit? Like, are they actually doing martial arts? Or is it?
Oh no. Well, Wu-Tang. No, it's not a Wu-Tang like the Wu-Tang is. From what my understanding is, it's sort of like the name of a certain bunch of kung fu movies. That there's like these kung fu guys.
Fuck. I'm thinking it's the group.
Yeah,
I got excited.
No. It's like Shaw Brothers stuff, and the rap group decided to let's call ourselves the Wu-Tang Clan because I think RZA really loved those movies. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly why. Yep.
I thought I was gonna see like Old Dirty Bastard doing some kung fu and shit. I was like, that's awesome. I'm gonna buy that ASAP. That's amazing.
ODB.
Yeah, hell yeah. Or crack and shit. Like just fucking do that'd be amazing.
That is amazing. By the way, for some reason my internet's acting up. So if anybody's having issues, let me know and I'll see what I can do before the show officially starts. I don't know. I'm plugged into the Ethernet too, so it's just one of those things. But keep me posted because I don't want the video to be crap. DC in the house. He says, I think it's going to be hard going the middle finger, and they'll say something like, "Just give us $5, and the bird will have something to do." And the bird will have something to do with a future movie.
Flipping the bird.
It was like for a minute I thought it was like Tenet. I'm like, what's going on? Okay, gotcha. The bird. Well, we'll see, but maybe they might do that, and it could be anything. Griff says, we got a lot of titles to talk about. 16 partner labels. He says a new label is coming in May, and it has a big title a lot of people have been waiting for. Interesting. So overall, we're looking at potentially 20 movies to discuss today, guys. 16 partner titles, 3 from Vinegar Syndrome, and 1 VSL. So that's a spicy meatball. If you have to leave at any time, just let me know, and I won't blame.
Yeah, I don't
you.
know if I'll make it through all those. I got a party to go to at 2:30, so.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought you hate kids.
It's not a kids party; it's a club party. Technically, it doesn't start till 5, but I gotta be there way early. So
you got to set up the bounce house and the balloons.
yeah, we love our balloons.
That's what I heard about bikers. They love balloons.
Bullet Blake, you get the helium, bro. All right, and make sure you get the Sonic Hedgehog balloons.
We're all just gonna be doing whippets all day.
Amazing. Joe Jack says, I'm hoping Death Crocodile puts up the tail of Czar Sultan today. Well, hopefully you get that. I don't know if you might be the only one who wants to see that, but maybe it's good. I'm not familiar with it. Adam, good morning to you. All right. So a new VSL is coming. I'm excited. I've liked the first 2. And this green banner here with what looks like a cat head. People are predicting it might be a film called The Cat Creeps, and they've shown posters that are similar to this kind of cat forehead. I don't know. I'm excited. Let me check in with my panel to see what they think about the VSLs. Tony, did you get the VSLs? Are you interested at all?
I have them, but I haven't watched them. I've only seen the review of them, but I'll get the next one, But yeah, that does kind of look like a cat head. I feel like all those cat movies kind of are the same. Like the cat's never good. It's always like an evil cat, Maybe it kind of looks like it could be like a Edgar Allan Poe kind of cat thing. So who knows?
Except Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye, the cat is good.
Oh yeah, Cat's Eye. That's a good cat.
But mostly you got to beware of the pussy in these movies.
Oh yeah. That's real life information.
It's you gotta stay safe.
You can't
Mondo,
trust it.
You cannot. Mondo, are you a fan of the VSL? Are you gonna get this title if it is announced today?
I'm gonna wait for the sales. I haven't purchased any of the VSLs yet, but I'm hoping it's not one of the older movies because I want them to do. I want it to be everywhere. I don't want them to just focus on 1940s and 50s movies because I think that's kind of, I don't know if that's my thing, but I'd like to see a newer movie, honestly, because that was the way they announced it was that there's really no criteria. Like it's just we're just gonna put out random movies. So I'm hoping it's a newer movie. Like a lot of the partner labels, they release newer movies. So I'm hoping Vinegar Syndrome that kind of gives them an outlet to do that and get away with it. So who knows? But yeah, I haven't bought any of them though. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's for sure. I think it's safe to wait for a sale. Manvi Film in the chat. What is up, dude? He says I was really impressed by the first 2 VSLs. Curious to see what's next. Me too. Bullet Blake, I'm sure you grabbed the VSLs. Have you seen them yet?
Oh yeah, I watched one of them, the Flesh and Fantasy one, and it was gorgeous. So, the other one I didn't watch. I don't have a whole lot of pull to really dive into that before my stack of other movies. So I'll get to it eventually, and I'll buy all of them until they release a title that looks like complete ass. So
that'll be like today.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's not some garbage. But the Flesh and Fantasy was that was a fantastic release, and the slipcover on it's gorgeous too.
I agree. It was I think but that's plot wise, but it's a great looking movie. Let's see. DC thinks it's a demon head. Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Chester thinks it's cats. The classic Judi Dench musical. I mean, that's one way to lose subscribers.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Friggin' cats. Wow.
Maybe
One
that's
day,
the
I
April Fool's joke.
That's an expensive joke, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Scolder says it's Catwoman with Halle Berry. Another potential, for April Fools for sure.
Oh.
Griff, I think I'm with you. I think Cat Creeps is what's closest in terms of like poster design, anyway. Blood Nail. I love that. I have fingers crossed. The AGFA release is Shaolin versus Wu Tang. Okay, so another person for Shaolin versus Wu Tang, and not the rap group. Just, just your regular old Shaolin guys.
They're just some boring ass Japanese karate, some bullshit. Need old dirty bastards,
I growing up, I didn't know Wu-Tang was a martial art movies. I thought it was just like a name they came up with. Of course, back then we didn't have Google and stuff, so I had no idea.
I didn't know till fucking today. I had no idea. I don't think that. I had no idea. I thought they were clever enough to come up with that name. I didn't realize they stole it.
Yeah.
Right. They stole it. Yeah. By the way, I've got a poll going in the chat. If you're watching live, do you guys like the VSL label? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat what you guys are feeling about all that. You know what I'm going to do? Let me test something because my connection is unstable here and I don't want to lose the whole thing. I'm going to leave the studio, but I think you guys can still stay live, hopefully, and I'm going to come right back. So just for now, I'm gonna turn it over to my hosts, and I will be right back. If everything goes to shit, just hold on tight. I'll just throw up a whole thing real quick, a new thing, and start that up. So hold on to your butts. I'll be right back, guys. Take it away. I'll put it. Let's see. Bullet Blake, pick a topic to talk about and discuss amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Flip covers.
So, you guys want to talk about motorcycles?
So have you ever inhaled a balloon and rode on a motorcycle? I feel like that's the next question I should go to.
I don't know, but I've done a shit ton of whippets before riding on a motorcycle.
Oh, God.
You're a little lightheaded there. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Lost a couple brain cells. Just right on.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I've probably done so many in my lifetime. It's not even funny. So it's probably why I'm so obsessed with slip covers.
You're saying you have to have no brain cells to like slip covers?
It's a bad habit to get into when you're trying to save money.
Well, yeah.
If I could just get the standard edition of everything, I would save thousands of dollars every year.
Yeah, dude, I did the same thing as you when I went on eBay when I first discovered like Vinegar Syndrome, and I was paying like crazy money for these titles.
Oh yeah.
And now I look back and I'm just like, dude, I paid fucking $120. Like, who the fuck is paying $120 for this?
Man, I paid over $200 for a slip cover, man.
Yeah, I would never do it again, but just
Yeah, when that happened, like when I really got into Vinegar Syndrome, it was COVID. It was the pandemic, so I was on unemployment and getting like $900 a week, and it was like, fuck it, I want it, I need it now, and that's why it was such a big boom in 2020 and 2021 for secondhand sales. Now people are still trying to get that kind of money, and they're not selling as fast.
I feel like everybody got kind of back into physical media right around COVID. Everybody just got bored, stuck at home. Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Tony? Is that the same thing, or were you just collecting before that?
Life.
I never just bought a slip cover. Well, I shouldn't say I bought a custom one recently, but for Scream Factory. But I never.
Did it look good?
I had all of them. I was a subscriber, so I had them all. But then I don't know. There's some that I have that I don't have slip covers for. That it does bother me. But like I don't think it's not worth for me to pay $200 or anything for them.
Do either of you guys buy Cauldron?
I have
some. I'm still waiting on my I keep seeing people posting their unboxing videos or their posts about City of whatever it is.
City of Living Dead.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't upgrade that one. I have the Arrow limited edition one. I'm just gonna stick to that. I don't.
Yeah.
I just love Cauldron's pack. I love the side slip.
Yeah.
I love that versus like the regular slip that goes. I love their packaging. So
How does the regular slip go? It's too early.
What's that one movie they put out? Sator? What's
yeah,
that called?
that was like in wave
Is that
3
decent?
or 4. It was okay.
Yeah, I bought that one.
I prefer like the Italian older movies. So
Yeah.
and I loved American Rickshaw was like their first release, and that's my favorite one.
Yeah, I got that one, and I think it was called Murder in a Blue World.
Yeah,
Is that what it was? I never seen it though.
that one's all right too. It's like on par with like Clockwork Orange type.
Yeah, it looked like something like Criterion would put out. It didn't really look like.
Oh yeah.
It looked kind of too classy for like Cauldron.
But they just released like Shanghai Joe, not this way with the City of the Living Dead, but they released Shanghai Joe last time, and I've been trying to get that on Blu-ray for forever because I love spaghetti westerns.
Yeah. I've been kind of sleeping on a lot of titles lately. Like, I didn't get Martin. I'm okay though with not getting it, but like I wanted it. I didn't get that. I didn't get City of the Living Dead. I can't keep up with like a City of the Living Dead, Hell of the Living Dead, Night of the Living. There's so many.
You gotta start passing on some, man. You can't just buy everything.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
That's the thing I've been saying in my live chats lately. Like, you don't need everything, and I don't understand how people could buy 6 copies of one movie. Like, I mean, like different editions of it. You know,
Right.
Like that's crazy. In like 1 week. I don't understand how. Again, it's their money, but like I just look at that as like waste.
Yeah. MVD's saving me a ton of money lately. They've released like LA Wars and another one that just came out from another label, and I'm like, that's great because MVD slips, they're just Shout Factory slips. They're just those cheap ones. So it's like I don't care. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't need to double down. But then you get these slips from like Shout Factory, and I hate how their alternative slips don't have anything on the back or don't have like the regular words on the back. And why do they put a barcode down here when they have a hole for the barcode up here? Why?
That shit have a barcode at all. It's a
you don't need a barcode on the slip. It's so dumb.
Who's scanning this? You know?
They sent me this one and it was all ripped. It's got rips on the bottom and a crease on the top, and I bitched about it in my video. And they randomly sent me a new slip, like a nice, crisp, clean one. So that was great.
Nice. Yeah, somebody's fucking up over at Scream Factory. You know, leaving cum inside the cases. When
what was that? I didn't get that in mine. I was like, what the fuck is all that white shit in there? Shit?
I didn't get it either, but like, that's pretty gross what I saw.
Did you guys get a Dead Silence?
No.
That's one from this month, and I haven't even got on Scream Factory in a while. Like, I've been doing so much shit with the club that I haven't had time to like just browse and spend money. And I know that Kino has a bunch of titles that I got to pick up within the next 2 months, but like they're releasing Stone Cold, and that's one of my favorite fucking movies of all time. So
I'll wait for a sale. But yeah, I saw that was coming out.
Can't wait for a sale on those, bro. The Kinos without the slips look like ass on the shelf.
That's all I have is no. Well, I have 3 slips. Well, you can't see it, but I have 3 slips.
I hate that their spines are just like those thin white words. Like it's like Arial font. Yeah. It just looks like shit.
At least it's consistent, though.
I mean, it looks okay if you. I'm sure it does. I don't buy them without the slips, so I'm sure
it's all in uniform. Right. It's all in uniform.
I actually hate the those red cases
from Mondo.
Yeah, I don't even like the limited edition red. That would throw me off. So when I buy Mondo stuff, I purposely just wait till they go out of the red case. I don't even want that.
I think I only own 2 or 3. I only own the 3 releases they put out with slipcovers. So
yeah, the red cases they don't do it for me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, JJ Jim says the Kino sale is April 6th. They think. And Chester says this Thursday.
Yeah. I wonder what they'll have on.
Great.
They're really random too. They'll put some new releases on there out of nowhere, you know? Like Kino's very unpredictable with their sales.
Yeah,
I want Cut and Run. That's the one title I keep forgetting to grab.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I want that.
The behind the scenes to that, I always say, is very interesting to watch. Because I have like the Code Red one. Excuse me, and it's the behind the scenes, like what they went through and stuff, like really in the jungle. It was like scary and interesting at the same time.
Yeah, that's one that I really wanted with a slip, but like I'm not paying $80 now for Cut and Run. You know, when I can get it for like $15 or $12 on a sale. It's kind of rough. Same with Martin. I passed on that too. Oh yeah, that one.
I didn't. I got lucky. I got it right away.
That's the Code Red one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, they put out some nice slips. The Jungle Holocaust one is really nice.
Got a minute and a half.
Yeah, what happened to MC?
No,
yeah, where'd he go? Watch him not able to get back into his own stream.
We just casually drop off one by one. Most awkward stream of all time. The guy's not even here.
Yeah. 90 seconds, Joe Jack says. We can't click on anything. So it's kind of awkward.
We can't bring it up on the screen.
I did. I tried. So.
Yeah, less than a minute.
Yep.
Hey, he's not even going to be here for the reveal. Everyone's going to be talking about it in the comments.
We're just going to all be like looking like this at the screen and not saying anything because we're going to be buying something. This internet took a huge shit. I'm not happy. Oh, God.
When MC gets back, let's all just pretend to be frozen.
Do the mannequin challenge.
Yeah.
27 seconds.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie, those 16
I'm here.
There you go.
There
16 partner label announcements, man. That's overwhelming, dude. That's like
too much. I've cut back on partner label spending so much in the last 2 months.
Yeah,
I think I bought 3 partner labels last month, and there was a shitload of them last month.
Yeah, I've been getting picky.
All right. Fucking hell, just in time. All right, motherfuckers. What do we got? Nothing. Wait. I'm gonna go here. Hey, all right.
I see something.
We got pornographs. Okay.
Well, that's weird how that loaded like that. Like
Wait,
it showed the
so
package deal. I keep refreshing. There's more stuff.
There is Cat Creeps. Okay, so that's here.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
That is sick. Yeah, that looks great.
I like that.
Is there only 2 VS titles besides the labs?
It looks like it's wasn't there supposed to be another one?
What the fuck?
It's Blue Lights and 5 Women for the Killer. Wait, there's supposed to be another one, right?
just refresh. Refresh the page.
Oh, there's another one.
They keep refreshing it. It
What
keeps
the
more
hell?
stuff
Okay.
keep coming up.
There it is. There it is.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
finally! Vacation of Terror. Hell yeah. Okay. This
One
is,
and 2.
it's supposed to be good, but I will point you in the direction of Rene Cardona as one of the directors.
I know that name.
Which one did he direct? 1 or 2?
I'm not sure, actually. But we will read. We will look into this in detail here. All right, so we have... Hello. My wife is over here. Oh, look at this. And then there's...
A dog kennel full of film cans.
Huh.
I think that's the April Fool's thing.
Please support the Vinegar Syndrome Celluloid Recovery and Preservation Society. I guess we'll start here. Oh, there's a whole little video. Maybe we'll watch that. Limit 1 per customer.
Oh, is it?
Oh, they're stopping people from buying multiple invisible women or invisible maniac slips.
Yeah, they don't want us to make any money. Can I say something before we even get into this?
Sure.
Curse of the Blue Lights, to use Master Chaos's words, sucks.
Damn, that slip looks cool as fuck too. That's the one I wanted.
That's like the
you know what?
cover of the VHS.
It's on YouTube. I actually watched it recently because I know this was hinted at as being released, and I agree with I agree with Tony. It feels like a kids TV show, like a Monsters, kind of like the hilarious House of Frightenstein. If you guys know that character, it's not necessarily a serious horror movie. So keep that in mind. There's some interesting monster effects, but it's very goofy. It's definitely it could have been a Severance Kids title, honestly. If anything.
Yeah, I could see that. We watched it on my channel a while ago because I heard nothing but good things about it, but everybody was like, "What is this?" It's like, yeah, I don't understand the big deal with this.
Notice the skew here says VS Craps.
I agree.
All right. Neglected, abused, mistreated, abandoned. Each year, countless films are lost, never to find a loving home, never to find their forever audience. The Vinegar Syndrome Celluloid Recovery and Preservation Society is the world's foremost organization working to end the cruel abuse of film elements in modern society. These films deserve better, but often receive the worst, many times by those whom they trust the most. With your generous support, we are ready to reach new heights in film rescue operations. Thanks to you, we are able to rescue film from the moldiest of basements, the hottest backseats of cars, and travel to the most remote regions of the planet to find lost films. There is no film so obscure or unseen that it doesn't deserve love. Your donation serves to lift those films, whether they be a formerly pristine OCN or rough around the edges work print, out of their nightmare scenario and into their forever home on your Blu-ray shelves. For being a supporter, you will be gifted with a small token of our gratitude, including but not limited to updates on the elements you have a direct effort in saving. That's funny. My children and I sponsored some elephants, and that's the kind of like the wording they used as well. Like, you will get updates on the elephants and their care. With your help, we will have more transformative victories. With your help, we will protect the films that can't protect themselves. Fine print. Your special thank you gift will be delivered in late 2023 and is only available through this offer. It will not be included in any subscription or sold at any convention or retail store. Okay, so it is not a donation. It is a official thing. Thoughts from the panel. I'll start with Bullet Blake. This is a super, super blind buy. You're grabbing it regardless, right?
Absolutely. Let's be honest, that Visual Maniac slip was sweet. Like, I actually prefer the original slip over the 3D slip, but it was still cool to get something like that that's so limited. And that was only $6. This is $10, so this has got to be something more. It's probably like a box set slip or something.
True. Yeah, I mean, it may be one of those things like what they did with Bio Zombies, where it's like there's a slip cover, but then there's a little extra slip case. So that might be it. People are gonna want it regardless. Planet Mondo, are you grabbing this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last time. Whatever they put up for, they'll give you something back. I'm gonna buy it, regardless of what it is. But I think it's just gonna be a regular slipcover. I think it's probably gonna be another lenticular.
I don't think they're charging $10 for a regular slipcover.
What would they put out as a box set though?
I don't know. Bio Zombies was a great surprise, and that even a rigid slip would be. I'd be fine.
Oh yeah, they'll probably do like a slip case or something. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Tony, what do you think? Is this interesting to you?
I bought one. I'm not missing out this time.
Jesus.
No, it's in my cart.
Oh, I thought you checked out already. I was like, holy shit, man.
No, I didn't check. I checked out, but not in my cart. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not missing out this time. By the way, everybody, happy April Fool's Day.
Yeah. DC says nudity in screenshot for 5 women. Thank you. I won't scroll through that. Let's see. Griff isn't happy. He says these drops suck. Not gonna lie.
I'm with
yeah.
them except for Vacation of Terror.
Which hopefully I've heard is decent. I heard that's a fun little movie. So
Curse of the Blue Lights. That movie sucks dick. Okay,
really
and I've
does.
never seen the other one, but
I totally did. Like when I heard that was coming out, I'm not excited for it because I saw it.
yeah,
Yeah, I've
I've
seen it.
No, it's not good.
it's funny that they're like this is one of the titles that they're like, hey, you better subscribe. We're putting this out.
Like, yeah, that didn't hook me.
You're right. Yeah.
Is it Blu-ray or is it 4K?
Blu-ray. They're all just Blu-rays. This
Okay.
month.
I thought there was supposed to be a 4K. That's weird.
I'll be honest. That's probably going to go right to eBay. I had no interest in rewatching it. I'll be totally honest.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with a lot of these. You know, they're not necessarily rewatchable. I mean, yeah, it's such an odd movie because it gives off vibes like it's kind of a little bit like Midnight Hour. It also feels like Cemetery of Terror. If you guys picked that one up,
I like Cemetery of Terror.
That was a good movie, but I'm saying in terms of like the feel, it had that feel.
It kind of reminds me of Alien in LA, like that kind of goofiness.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Alien in LA. I mean, Blue Lights makes Alien in LA look like Blade Runner.
Oh Jesus, really?
Oh, God.
Damn, we're talking like rock bottom low then.
Yeah. Hey Jim, what's up, man? I'll see you tomorrow on the wrestling stream, buddy. Ice Grizzle says no new reward items for April. Okay, thanks for the heads up on that. Curse of the Blue Lights. In case anyone's curious, here is the plot real quick. The desolate town of Blue Lights, which gets its name from a mysterious nightly illumination close to the graveyard, is rumored to be cursed. The origin of both the lights and curse itself have been left to legend, but rumor has it that ancient monsters roam the area and have been responsible for the countless deaths and tragedies which have afflicted nearby residents. When a group of college students decide to spend the night investigating these supernatural occurrences, they quickly find themselves in for a nasty surprise after uncovering an ancient relic, which leads them into the terrifying subterranean lair of the Muldoon Men, which is a very strange name for monsters, but whatever. Giant monsters who need to ingest human corpses in order to sustain their strength. A lo-fi monster film. Absolutely great way to describe it. Shot on 16, was it? Yeah, look at that. The director's answer print. Okay. Special features include audio commentary with the director, archival commentary track with the director and a actor and crew member, and then a newly produced making of documentary that's longer than the movie, right? Yeah, it's longer than the movie, and then scenes from the VHS alternate version. Cool. Well, I hope whoever discovers it is their first time. I hope they enjoy it. But yeah, this is one of those things that makes me happy that I'm not subscribed.
It's not good.
No, it's a weird one. It is a weird one. You know what? Well, let's look at the t-shirts because these usually tend to go fast. Oh, look, other slipcover protectors. What does that mean?
They made box set slipcover protectors?
Oh, look at this. Yeah. There's a VSU slipcover protector now for $3.
Well, fucking shit. I need about 20 of those.
Yeah.
VSA covers. 1 disc side loading case with booklet. Wow. 2 disc side loading case. Wow, look at that. All right, well, they're certainly going to make some money there.
Where's the
Yeah.
box set ones? Fucking A.
They're only $2. That's not. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad to me.
No, well,
Of course, I don't know. I don't bother with that stuff. I'm pretty protective of my stuff.
gotcha. Jim, thank you so much for the $1.99 super sticker. Remember, if we want to show trailers, that means that the stream will have to be unmonetized. And for that to do that, if you guys want to send in some super chats, we can make that happen. We can watch some trailers. But YouTube is very picky about all that. And if you're watching, drop a thumbs up. You know that makes me happy. And I don't know if it helps the algorithm, but at least it lets me know that you're there and you care.
Yep.
Ragnar says, I will ask again, why is the Blade in the Dark up but not the Boogeyman? I don't know. That's interesting. I have no idea why they did that, but it is for some reason. They're very quiet about things. They people keep asking about the 10 movie box set, which is supposed to be up, and then they finally said, oh, it's been delayed because we found, this is the best answer ever, we found better movies. So are they admitting that the original box set was going to be full of shit? I mean,
right.
Oh my god. It's very strange to me, but
I'm surprised they'd say, "Hey assholes, we found better movies."
Right? Yeah, exactly. They thought it.
Yeah.
Gold Movie says there hasn't been a VS title I've desperately wanted in like a full year now. I agree, honestly. There's stuff I've picked up, like, yeah, I'll grab that, but it's been a while. Not since Surf 2, right, guys?
Ugh.
Surf 2, I was saying last night, it's really not that bad.
It is bad.
It's bad, but it's in a fun way.
It's one of the worst titles they've ever put out in the history of the company. Holy shit, I hated it so much.
So bad. Tony, you're like Charlie Brown with the Christmas tree. It's really not such a bad tree.
I have nothing to say.
Too bad you can't glorify it and wrap it in a bunch of balls and fucking tinsel, and it's great. You just got demonetized. We used the Charlie Brown theme song.
Damn it.
No, that was less than 30 seconds. I think we're okay.
It works. What is this Medusa stuff? Why is this the theme? Am I missing something?
I don't know, but that would look cool on a t-shirt.
Well, you can get it on a t-shirt, I think. Right here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There you go.
In Medusa in green.
That chicken shit green, though.
I'm not a huge fan of the color. Yeah.
I like the color.
Like lime green would have been cool. You know?
I'm also not a huge fan of paying $22 for a t-shirt.
That's cheap.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
I remember going to like concerts and that. And it was like shirts for like $40. And I thought, well, that's a concert.
You're paying for the experience of buying the shirt at the concert.
I think that's how they look at Vinegar Syndrome. It's an experience.
These will be gone before the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
12 left for that size.
And they keep adding too. It's never like, sometimes they'll just keep adding stock secretly. So I don't think it'll be necessarily gone for good.
No.
And there's just Medusa.
Medusa head, I guess. Medusa. What did Medusa have to do with anything for this?
I don't know. She has film head, like instead of snakes is like film, but
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
I hate the color though.
That's cool, but I'd rather have the one with the leg on it, so you have like the Vinegar Syndrome logo on it, like just a random head with film reels out.
Yeah, I get it. Like, you want the one that shows veg. I get it.
Give me the pussy.
Like, when you go to work at your preschool, this is what you would wear, right?
God,
I already have a shirt from them with like full bush on the front. It's got a bunch of titties on it too.
There you go. You can wear that to your balloon birthday party today. Oh man. All right. So we'll read it. We'll take a brief look at this pornographic film here. Tony, I'm sure you're gonna grab that.
Which one? Oh yeah.
Wet
Yeah, it
Dreams.
keeps saying I'm not getting any more Picaramas, and then it's like I have them, so I just keep on getting them.
Right. I hear you. Let me take a quick look at the partner I was gonna say partner titties, but
But it is.
that's not the right word.
That's what it is from now on, though.
From now on.
Was
What
it
do we
like
have
that?
here? Oh, okay. So it is Bullets Over Summer. This is on YouTube. I just watched this. It's just okay. It's more of a drama than an action movie. I will say that. I'll go into more detail when we read it. The Full Moon Trilogy. Okay. Oh, Lady Street Fighter. What the
Holy
fuck?
shit, Justice Ninja style. No fucking way.
They put this out already. What the fuck? Oh, we'll talk about
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna say, isn't that like a single case for it?
Yeah, I think it's just a re-release with a case. Oh, Krat. I also saw Krat. We'll talk about that. Another weird movie. What do you know
Fuck
this one?
yeah.
I know that Hourglass movie they're putting out. That movie's weird as hell, man.
Okay. Blake,
It's a real movie.
why do you know Justice Ninja Style?
I had this on like VHS. Like it didn't even have it was like in a bulk buy from like a, I don't know, yard sale or some shit. And it was just in like a clear plastic case. And we watched the shit out of this as kids.
It's horrible.
Oh my god. I forgot this movie even existed.
Well, now you can
Why the
overpay
fuck
for
is
it on Blu-ray.
VHSHitFest literally $20? Give me a break. There's better titles.
Is it only one movie? Yeah, it's just the one movie. Oh,
No.
bonus feature. How to become a ninja. Good, I need that.
Oh,
Ooh.
you gotta learn it.
Okay, now we can all learn.
That's sick. That's in my cart right now.
Trailer for Ninja the Ultimate Warrior featuring James Earl Jones.
What?
I'm sure they could afford him. Justice Ninja Style featuring James Earl Jones? Okay, there's got to be.
Is there somebody else named James Earl Jones?
Yeah. Did they record him at a convention? Like, hey, could you just say these words real quick?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, here's a movie that Bullet Blake kind of vouches for. We'll read about that in a minute.
And for everyone who's wondering, no, it's not good, but I have nostalgic interest in it. That's great. That's so good. That's probably since they don't do Fun City editions anymore, that's probably the big partner label for me this month.
There you go. There you go.
Hmm.
Hey, Skulder says Krat is a film from his country. Oh, interesting. All right.
Cool.
I watched that one as well. It's on Amazon Prime. You guys can TBYB. Hourglass Sanatorium. You know this one, Mondo?
Yeah, it's a weird one. I found that I love like artsy surreal films. So I looked at a list of those, and this was one of the ones that was recommended. I bought it on DVD, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I fell asleep in it, but it's weird as hell.
Are you grabbing? Are you gonna grab it?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab this one for sure.
Mm.
Can't recommend it because I fell asleep in it, but you know, it's well shot. It looks beautiful.
Wojciech J. Huss, I believe is how you pronounce it. Okay, well, we'll read about that in a moment. Just do a red cockroaches. No thanks. Oh, also Saturn's core, so double no thanks.
Oh, that's a hell no. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, is it about a girl who eats roaches?
Riddles.
Oh God! Oh Lord God! No, God!
That's America.
Oh, good.
You know what, Tony? That's the truest thing you've said on any stream ever. That is absolutely America. Oh my God. Something in the Dirt. Okay, cool. XYZ. I know that film. Canadian International. Taming the Garden. I'm not sure about that one. Deaf Crocodile's putting out Time of Roses. That's interesting. Oh, AGFA has 2 titles, 2 re-releases actually. They're putting
I
out
thought that
Zodiac.
was another one.
Yeah, it's just with the slipcover, which is. Can you just get the slipcover?
I don't think so.
Oh man. Oh wait, there's more. Oh, that's out of stock.
What the fuck is that?
You
Damn,
could
that
get
went
it-
quick.
Candle and postcard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I got the movie. I'm not gonna get it again for the slipcover. All right, lots to talk about, but we're gonna go back to VS proper. So we talked about the April Fool's joke here, and then we get 3 movies. One is a 2-pack, so technically 4. Well, that's pretty good. And then Blue Lights is I think we're all sort of iffy on. Just real quick, let's look at the package here, and then I'll have the panel chime in as to what they think of April in general. Bullet Blake, what do you think of April?
Honestly, this is probably the most disappointing month so far this year. But I mean, Vacation of Terror is cool. I haven't seen it. I've only heard about it, so I'm hoping that's good. I know the Curse of the Blue Lights is garbage. It's garbage, and the other one I know nothing about. But I mean, the slipcover looks all right.
Planet Mondo, what do you think of the April package?
I haven't seen any of them, but I'm the total opposite, man. I think Curse of the Blue Lights is the only one that's kind of selling me right now. As shitty as it looks, like the practical effects look cool. Like I like stuff like that, but
You don't want it.
yeah, I'll probably hate it. But nothing else really caught my eye. Like I've never heard of a Vacation of Terror, so don't know.
Yeah, let's see. Is it better? Yeah, I'll probably read better like that. And Tony, what do you think of this package? Do you think it's worthy, or are you a little disappointed?
I'm more interested in this one than the announcements for the May titles, but not the Curse of Blue Lights, but Vacation of Terror 1 and 2. It's that font with that artist that I think it might be iffy. Because the other titles from the same artist now were like the butt on the back. It's like, I don't know if this is gonna be good.
Right.
So
Right.
But the cat creeps though. I know that's not part of the thing, but that's very interesting looking.
Mhm.
It's a very
They're not
very-
putting the VSLs in the full package.
no, of course not.
They put the VSAs in them.
Yep. It is weird. It is weird. Tony, can you add a cat creeps for me?
Sure.
Thank you, sir. All right. For me, the package, if I was a subscriber, I'd be really bummed. Especially having just seen Blue Lights and being like, ugh, it's. I watched it with my son. He's 8 years old and he was bored. He's like, what's even happening? And like, I don't know. There was like a fat guy, and they want to get a medallion. It was really weird.
Yeah, I can't even explain it. It's just like, what the hell is going on?
It's because it sucks.
It does.
Yeah. Vacation of Terror, I am actually really excited for, but I am hoping it's kind of a TBYB situation, and let's do that right now. Let's go to the biggest source of TBYB footage. Vacation of Terror. Oh, we have a trailer. So they got Terror Vacation 2, and I'm sure they've got the first one. I might have to just look it up in Spanish, but it's got to be on here. I think somebody said it was. Okay.
I heard a knocking.
Okay.
What the
You
hell's
heard
going
knocking?
on? I just heard a knock.
In your
Did I knock
house?
on- No, yours or something.
Mhm. Well, I'm typing. Maybe that's
Oh,
it.
maybe that's what I heard.
It looks like it's got one of them. I guess that's it. Vacaciones de el Terror. That's got to be it, right? I don't know. It should be on YouTube. I would. Here's another one called La Vacación de Terror, which it's on here. I would say just look for it if you want a TBYB, which I certainly will. But I am, I think, looking to probably pick this up if I like it come Black Friday.
Yeah, it's the same artist who did that like awful fucking movie. The fuck one was it?
Take your pick.
Oh, it was so bad. It's one of the. Why can't I think of what it was? Whatever. It's the same. It's the same style cover and everything.
Through the Fire.
Yes.
No, it's the same guy that did The Master and that
Yeah.
Bigfoot movie. The Bigfoot
Master.
movie. Awful.
Master of the World.
Yeah.
Yeah, Master of the World was awful too.
Yep.
See,
And
they're
that
fun.
Bigfoot movie. That shit's terrible too. What's it called?
Shriek of the Mutilated.
Yeah,
Shriek
that's
of the Mutilated. Awful. Oh
And
no. Oh no.
Yeah, I told you.
Those are like 3 of the worst fucking movies.
Why me?
Now that you've tuned in, though, I think this is also the same artist as Freeway, because the back cover kind of looks similar to that.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Possible.
I like the Freeway covers. I like how they line up really nice together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's see. Snakes,
This looks pretty
fire.
good.
Wow, this guy's got like some John Wick dynamics. How the hell is this guy's body like this? It's crazy. All right, let's see. It looks like her boobs exploded.
Ouch.
Holy God! Look at this. Wow, that's a doll.
I don't know. This one looks cool to me still, but
Yeah.
And Mexican horror movies of this type are usually pretty damn fun. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of sold on this. This looks good.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
fucking cool.
definitely worth a watch. Does it belong on the shelf? That's up for debate.
Yeah.
By the way, in the chat, if you're watching live, I have a new poll up, and the question is, are you happy with the April titles? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. By the way, the first poll, do you guys like the VSL label? 74% said yes, and 25% said no. So for the most part, VSLs are getting a thumbs up. And I'm definitely in the yes camp there. So I'll keep the voting open for a little bit longer for are you happy with the April titles? And then we'll discuss the partner goodness. Let me close this window here. All right, since we're here, let's read about vacations really of terror. Boy, there's a lot here. Let's see. Blake, would you mind reading to us? Let's see. I'm going to try to get it. That portion would be great. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Looming large over the landscape of Mexican cinema, no family names are bigger than Cardona and Galindo. Both families traversed every genre and style, and sometimes their paths would cross, as they do here in the Vacation of Terror series. Vinegar Syndrome is proud to present the worldwide Blu-ray debut of this terrifying double feature from 2 of Mexico's finest genre filmmakers of the 80s and 90s, Rene Cardona III and Pedro Galindo III. Newly scanned and restored in 4K. Experience the horror like never before.
Because we've never experienced it.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Hey, Tony, can you read? Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. Could you read that for me, pal? Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, he loves this. He loves doing this to me. After inheriting a new summer home from a deceased relative, wealthy Fernando brings his family, his niece Paulina, and her boyfriend Julio, who happens to be an occult expert, along for the vacation. Quickly to discover strange happenings on the property, But when Fernando's young daughter Gabby falls into a well and runs with an old doll, returns with an old doll, things take a turn for the horrific. Possessed by the evil spirit of a witch, Gabby and her doll run amok with telekinesis, terrifying hallucinations, fiery car crashes, and ample scares. Only Julio, with his knowledge of the dark arts and the help of the mystical amulet, can bring this vacation of terror to an end.
I mean, that sounds like prime Vinegar Syndrome material right there.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hey, Mondo, could you read that portion for us, sir?
Why is there always an amulet?
Fitting into the lineage of sequels that outshine their predecessor, the Vacation franchise returns even bigger and better with Vacation of Terror 2, Diabolical Birthday. Julio is back, quietly running an antique shop when a chance encounter with singer Myra and her youngest sister, Tanya, bring him face to face with an evil doll, and the nightmare begins again. Racing to a birthday party for the young Tanya, who is now under the doll spell, Julio arrives in time to witness the carnage begin. But will he be able to stop it again? Filled with action-packed set pieces, face-melting gore, and buckets of blood, this sequel ratchets up every aspect of the original. I kind of like these, though. I'm sold on these.
Yeah, they sound cool.
I won't buy it now, but I'll probably grab it next sale.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can all agree that our favorite exorcist is Julio. I mean,
Julio.
he knows what to do. He's the man.
I got him tattooed.
Yeah, they do not sound terrible. What's that, Mondo?
No, I was saying there's a lot of Mexican horror coming out. Like Severin did a thing.
Yes.
Indicator. Somebody else did it too. Vinegar Syndrome did a box set last month. Now this one. There's a lot coming out.
There is a lot. And almost every company has a macabre box set. Like they use that same phrasing, which is interesting. All right, yeah, this sounds cool. I'm definitely interested, but I will definitely wait for a sale, and I will TBYB on my end. By the way, if you're watching, drop me a thumbs up. We have 120 people watching and only 47 thumbs up. Come on, slam a thumbs up, help the channel, help the video, and really, it really does make a difference. And I'd love to know that you're out there. So make yourself heard by slamming the thumbs up. I promise you, we're gonna earn your approval. 5 women for the killer. Lots of I guess that's a naked lady on the cover, so we're just gonna quickly pass by that and zoom in here. I'm not necessarily a big fan of Giallo films, and I haven't really liked any of the Giallo titles that Vinegar Syndrome has released, so this does very little for me. Tony, are you excited for this one?
I'm not excited for any of them. I mean, to be honest. But again, my thing with Giallos, I like them, but I don't really watch them twice.
Right. Right.
Yeah, once you know, most of the time the thrill is gone. So
yeah, exactly.
Mondo, are you a Giallo fan? Is this something that floats your boat at all?
I think there's more bad Giallo than good ones, so I'm gonna lean towards a no. And I honestly, I bought their box sets, the Forgotten Giallo. I haven't watched any of them, so I mean, I'm way behind. I haven't watched a single one. They just sit.
They're on like 4 or 5 boxes now, man.
Yeah, I know. I have 4 of them, and I haven't watched a single one yet. So, yeah. So, I mean, if I buy this, it'll just sit on the shelf. So, I'm probably gonna pass on this one, honestly. So,
ironically, you bought the Forgotten Giallo box set, and they were forgotten by you.
Literally, yeah.
Sadly. Yeah. All right. Let's read about this one. George Pisani, a journalist, has just returned from an international assignment only to discover that in his absence, his wife has died during childbirth. However, a seemingly unavoidable tragedy takes an unexpectedly sinister turn when Lydia Franci, his wife's doctor, reveals that Giorgio is sterile and therefore couldn't have fathered his wife's child. That's great. I don't know why she would have to say that. Like, hey, your wife died. By the way, that's not your kid. That's not great. Soon after learning this terrible news, a mysterious black-clad killer begins stalking the city, viciously murdering pregnant women who were in the same maternity clinic as Giorgio's deceased wife. Could Giorgio, in a fit of guilt-ridden madness, be responsible for these horrendous crimes, or is he an unwitting participant in the sinister plan of an even more wicked culprit? I'm going to take a wild guess that it's not Giorgio, and it's somebody
There's no
else.
way it's Giorgio. Yeah.
No. I know Giorgio too well. It can't be him. 1974, 100 minutes, Italian with subtitles. A whole boat of special features, including commentary with Troy Howarth and interview with the filmmaker. So the son of the director. Yes. Okay.
I wish this came with a T-shirt that just said like definitely not Giorgio. Not Giorgio.
or Vacation of Terror should come with a shirt that says Julio rules. Suck it, Father Marin. But unfortunately, we're not gonna. We'll have to make those. You get gore inserts from the re-edited version of 5 Women for the Killer. So I don't know. Maybe that's cut out of this version. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah. We have a Giallo title, and not necessarily one that I'm excited about. I think none of us are necessarily jumping out of our skin for it. We do have a porn title, which we'll get to, but I'm more excited about this. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. Yep, there's the cat head. Look at that. All right. And sure, if you watch these movies, if you bought any of those, Walmart 50-pack things, you probably had this movie 10 times already. But you know what? Tony, how much is this with the discount?
$20, I think.
It's got to be less than $20.
It is $17.50.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And
I accidentally I didn't think my order went through, so I bought it again. So now I emailed them to cancel one of my orders. So.
Oh, you ordered it. How many times did you order?
Twice. So it's like I messed up. It'll get fixed.
I'm sure it's fine. Did you order my copy?
I think I did.
Okay. Because now seeing that it's 58 minutes, I'm like, oh man, do I need it? I don't know that I need it for 58 minutes, but that happens with a lot of these movies. A lot of these older films, they're programmed to be B pictures, so they do run a little short. Let's go like that. Let's see it a little bigger. When a wealthy widow sends a $1,000 bill to the local newspaper claiming murder, blackmail, a corrupt politician, and a $200,000 fortune to be had. Wow, okay. I have no idea. That's weird. That sentence just broke my brain. When a wealthy widow sends a $1,000 bill to the local newspaper claiming murder, blackmail, a corrupt politician, and $200,000 fortune to be had, comma, it's up to reporter Terry Nichols and photographer Pidge Flash Lori Pidge to figure out the nefarious plot and clear the politician's name. But they won't be alone. Among the colorful cast of characters are Terry's beautiful fiance, a lawyer with his feline-phobic secretary, a very deceiving private detective, and finally, a mysterious woman and her even stranger black cat, which maybe should be separate, involved with the murders itself. Well, they really need a proofreader on these things. Earl C. Kenton, he's done a ton of stuff. He's directed a ton of classic films. House of Dracula. I mean, none of my favorites. House of Frankenstein is the better one, but he knows his way around a B programmer, and we get a commentary track with Kevin Lyons and Jonathan Rigby, as well as Kim Newman discussing. Oh, I love a good Kim Newman discussion. He's great. I'm excited. I'm in. I'm grabbing it. And I guess Bullet Blake, you grabbed it, yes?
I want to, but at the same time, it's less than an hour.
Yeah, but it's a slipcover, man. That's really what you're buying anyway.
I mean, and the slipcover is nice, but it also, even these stills, they don't look as good as Flesh and Fantasy. Like that black and white on that looked so bold and striking. This looks dull and muted still.
This looks kind of boring, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry. It's just
I don't know. Right now, it's in my cart, but I don't know if I'm actually going to continue with the VSLs to try and get every title.
Yeah, man, hit that remove button in your cart. Just take it out.
And I want that Cobra Karate shirt. So,
Cobra Karate?
Yeah, it's from fucking Justice Ninja Style or whatever. It's his karate school. It's actually called Cobra Karate.
Oh, did they put a shirt out of it?
They put a shirt out, and it's like $25, so I could save the money off of this and buy that.
Let me look at that. I didn't realize there was new merch.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Wow.
That's not like a Cobra Kai or anything.
I mean, technically, it was prior to Cobra Kai, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
They stole the idea.
I have a Cobra Kai shirt. I have an Eagle Fang shirt, so.
Do you really? Ice says, "Save your money."
Is he talking about the shirt or the VSL?
I think VSL, but I don't know.
Yeah,
that shirt looks cool to me. But
Griff
it's probably
says,
gone, to be honest, in my size. I should look at that, I guess.
What's your size? 3XL?
It's a large.
Let's see. 15 left. Just grab it now.
Do it.
Griff says these old classic type films just seem weird coming out from Vincent. That's why they put it in labs. It's an experiment. I like them. I'm happy with them. I'll take them. I will take them. Let's see. Trying to see. Okay, no, I think we're good. All right, so yeah, Cobra Karate shirt. For those of you who know what the hell that is, like Blake, there's a poster of it as well. Bullet Blake, you don't even have to.
Why are you shitting me?
Look at that. Look at this beautiful artwork you can get on your wall.
I actually really like that style of painting. So, how much is the poster?
$10,000.
It's how much?
10,000? No.
$45. They can suck my whole ass. I ain't paying that.
The whole thing.
Suck his entire meats, okay?
Get your friend to print you one.
Oh yeah, right.
It looks like one of those posters from Ghana.
Yes, it does.
That looks like.
It's the same artist. They hired the same. Then you get a vinyl soundtrack for Silver Bullets, which was a partner title release. Oh, it's a Joe Swanberg film? Oh yeah, no thanks. That's not for me. No, thank you. Not a fan. All right, so that's it for Vinegar. No, we got the sex film Climax and Wet Dreams. These are from the 80s. Hey, look, they're moving up.
Hey.
Don't they normally do 70s? Is this the first time they do 80s? I don't know. I'm not really in the.
I'm not really sure when some of them came out. I feel like some of them were in the 80s, but I don't know.
Some of what?
The
adult
porn.
titles?
Wasn't the last Peak-O-Ramas? Well, I don't actually think those were quite 80s. No, they had to be, because it was like that Let's Get Physical. That's like fucking 80s workout attire shit, right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, the last one we bought, I put in, and I was like, why the fuck did I buy this? So...
Blake was jerking off.
Hey, this is a PG stream, okay? Anyway, let's talk about this pornographic film.
Yeah.
Tony, would you read to us about this porno
Oh
film?
my god. Desperate gambling addict Charlie Bartlett is heavily in debt, so to smarmy big spender Doc. What the hell's that? With no cash at his disposal.
Sorry,
I can't read.
There you go. Is that better?
With no cash at his disposal, he offers Doc sex with his wife Anne as a means of payment for his debt. However, Anne will have no part of her husband's perverse plan, thus setting in action an unexpected chain of events of manipulative Charlie. As manipulative Charlie gets a taste of his own medicine, a well-paced, twist-filled hardcore drama with Henry Patchard, featuring uncredited co-directional and cinematography by Roberta Findlay, made at the tail end of the U.S. theatrical hardcore boom. Climax boasts an all-star cast including Kelly Nichols, Joey Silvera, Eric Edwards, Cody
That's fine.
and all those other people with big tits and dicks.
Way too descriptive for a fucking porno, man. Jesus.
Yeah, really.
Work.
I forgot I was reading about a porno for a second there. I was like, oh, offered to have sex with his wife. Like, indecent proposal?
Yeah. Hey, Mondo, why don't you read us this other extra descriptive porno?
Amazing. Jean is a bored housewife whose distinct lack of satisfying sex life has left her feeling aimless. Her best friend Sue, who has experienced a similar lack of carnal fulfillment, reveals to Jeannie that the ideal cure for erotic blues is to indulge in immersive sexual daydreams that, with the right concentration, can seem more real than the real thing. Quickly mastering the technique, Jeannie finds herself engulfed by an unlimited set of sensual delight. You woke my bird up. Look at this shit. It's getting horny now. Which grow ever closer to becoming reality. A hardcore quickie produced by simultaneously with Climax. Wet Dreams again combines the creative talent of Henry Packard and Robert Finley and whoever the fuck else. Buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Commentary on Climax, and then the original trailer for Wet
Who
Dreams.
watches commentary on porn? Come on.
That's why I used to read Playboy for the articles.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what? I bought the. I don't know why, because I never. But when did it come out? But anyway, I guess it was. I don't know when it was, but anyway, they released I'm blanking on her the double pack of Let's Get Physical and Body Girls.
Yeah.
The porn they upgraded that to Blu-ray recently, and I never buy it, but I was like, you know what, the slipcover's hot, and I'm a fan of that actress. And so I said, I'll grab it, and I never do. I never really buy these things, because there's really no reason to, because you can easily see these movies for free, in there's certain websites that show this stuff, and you can see it. It's fine. It's perfectly legal. But anyway, I grabbed it, and I'm watching, and there's a really hot lesbian scene, and then you know what they do? They cut to a guy watching, and then the guy takes his dick out and he starts masturbating, and then there's like a close up of this dude masturbating, and so there's like a great lesbian scene, but then they cut to like a dude whacking off. Why would you do that? Why would you're like ruining this perfect scene?
And that's when you came.
And no, it's one of those things where it's just like, come on, it was directed by a woman, I think. So maybe that's the thing, but like I feel like that should be illegal. Like you shouldn't do that. Leave that scene by itself. We don't need to see this guy whacking it. That's why I'm just gonna stay away in general from owning this stuff, because I'm never gonna need to see that again. It doesn't really do anything for me.
I hate that when that happens in a porn. When they cut to the guy.
And it's mostly like the older ones that do that. I think the older movies prioritize the guys, and the newer movies, it's all about the women. About and that's what we want to see.
It's like instantly like You're like,
Yeah,
I don't look, and my hands go like this. No,
yeah,
not
you don't-
again.
I don't need to see a guy orgasming. That's not. That's
Only
not
me.
a
That's
selling
the
point.
only guy I want to see it.
Or seeing their like buttholes, their butt cheeks are spread while they're pounding and they're zooming in. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get a
Mike
new
says
camera crew.
right. Mike says can't go wrong with Roberta Findlay. Oh, really? I think you can. I think you can go quite wrong. I don't think I've seen anything Roberta Findlay made that's good, in my opinion. Yeah, no. It doesn't work for me. Stand in silence. Just to clarify, there is no such thing as Mexican. It's Spanish. You wouldn't say someone speaks Mexican. That is considered a very racist thing to say. And I learned it because I'm Cuban. So just putting that out there.
Yeah, we don't speak American here.
Yeah. Rogue, what is up? She says, how many of y'all own an issue of Playboy? Not me.
I don't have any. I'll be honest.
I have one from July of 1981.
And why is that?
My favorite movie of all time is actually based off of an article in that magazine.
Oh, right. Okay. I remember you saying that. Yeah. Great. Yeah, I remember the only one I ever bought was when Christy Swanson posed nude. So I was like, holy shit, what? But I didn't keep it. So yeah, I don't have any. And also, Playboy was like that was the weak sauce. Like that they were like the tame artsy one.
Yeah, Penthouse stepped it up a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Changed the game, as they say. All right, so that's Vinegar Syndrome itself, proper. Here they say order stacking period is live. What does that mean? That's new. Place your April pre-order as normal. Come back for more and add additional items to your package for free. Isn't that always the case? Customers with an active April pre-order can use a free shipping option at checkout, or add to my existing April pre-order. This is an experimental test rollout, so please send us feedback. I thought you could always do that. Like if you ordered something in April and then went back and you could just add. I thought you could always do that.
You couldn't do that before. Only subscribers could do that.
I see. Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, there you go. There you go, guys. That is Vinegar Syndrome. And now the real show is here with the partner titles. 16 new films to buy or not buy. Is it 16? Yeah, 16. Well, let's start, as I know we're going to lose Blake pretty soon. So let's start at the one that he loves. Justice Ninja Style.
I tell you what, I'm super excited about this, and I feel like when I get it and watch it, I'm gonna be like, why the fuck did I like this so much?
There'll be so many people that are gonna reach out to like, man, you fucking made me buy this thing. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. All right, Justice Ninja Style. All right, Blake, this is your baby. So, why don't you tell us all about this classic?
Okay. Brad Tolan is a martial arts instructor who moves to DeSoto to open a karate school. He is framed by Chief Deputy George and his partner, Officer Grady, for a murder he did not commit and is thrown in jail. Uncertain if he will ever see a trial. With the help of a mysterious ninja, Brad escapes from jail and must evade capture while he tries to clear his name. Justice Ninja Style was filmed in DeSoto, Missouri on a tiny budget, but had the entire town passionately behind it, helping make it. The result is one of the most entertaining ninja movies ever made. VHSHitFest is proud to present this soon-to-be cult classic for the first time on disc. I mean, like, I'm stoked for this. It's kind of like what's that fucking college movie? What was that one? Shot or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like the whole town was like, you can tell that everyone who made it just loved making it. Like I've probably seen this movie 10 times.
Okay. Wow. That is definitely a vouch. And by the way, I know how to pronounce this now. It is not what we think it is. It's actually VHSHitFest. But
Yeah,
at the
because
same
they put out
time,
hits, man. They're fucking.
They're not good.
great.
They're shit. This
But
will be
I
the
mean-
first one I've ever bought. This will be the first one I ever bought off this label.
yeah. I have something from them, but I forget what it is. I think it's a vampire one.
You have that Mondo thing. Not Mon. Is it Mondo?
Mondo?
Oh, Satan's Menagerie.
Oh, is that them?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I do have that. All right, so a ton of special features. Looks like, oh, look, the extended cut, Blake.
Ooh.
Awesome.
This is a version you've never seen. Now you can watch that 10 times.
I don't know if I'll watch it 10 times. Like I barely remember the movie. I just remember like, oh, this says Ninja on the fucking label when I was like a kid, and it was like, let's watch it.
This says Ninja. It's gotta be good.
It didn't have a cover or anything. We just kind of like blind put it in the VCR because we had a VCR down there with all these fucking VHSs we bought in like a bundle for like $20 at a yard sale.
Nice.
So you literally you don't even know if you had like this one guy's only copy of a movie he made with his friends.
I mean, it had like a printed label on it. Like it was like
Okay.
It wasn't just a black VHS tape. That would have been
It
weird.
just says Ninja.
It's not like a naked guy going like this.
It was like Justice in small font, and then Ninja and like cursive writing, and then I remember the tape to this day. That's crazy.
Hey, I'll be
Amazing.
right back. I have to go pee.
All right, buddy. All right. This also comes with Easter eggs, so you can watch this with your.
What the fuck is
Actually,
the
no.
James Earl Jones shit?
I don't know. You have no idea what the connection is.
No. It sounds like those are just two trailers that are narrated by him or something because it says featuring him. So I'm assuming it's just his voice.
Or like pictures of him. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's a supercut where they clip his voice from different things and make it into narration for the trailers.
Possibly. John Smith in the chat. What's up, John? He says that cover is terrible. It looks like something made in high school.
I agree.
Yeah.
Doesn't it make you want to go to Cobra Karate School?
It does. It does inspire me to do.
Snake looks cool at the bottom. I don't know what the VHS cover looked like because it didn't have it, so I can't really compare it to what it used to be.
It would look like that. Mondo, are you grabbing Justice Ninja style?
Yeah, it's gonna be a no from me. I actually listened to the guy that's in charge of the VHSHitFest.
Oh yeah.
The channel. He seems like a nice guy. There's nothing that they're putting out that I could really like watch.
I wonder if Justice Ninja style is on YouTube. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Ninja: The Ultimate Warrior. It might be actually. Yeah, it is. And
That's
it's
the whole movie.
The extended cut is here. So TBYB. I think most people will do that instead. But
Not me.
Not you.
I'm getting it.
Good.
Right now, it's one of only 2 partner labels in my cart. So.
Alrighty. Yellow Veil Pictures. Let's talk about this one because this is one that Mondo is semi-vouching for. Would you read this to us, Mondo? Tell us about this film.
Sure.
It's very short.
It's very in depth.
Sorry about my bird, by the way.
That's fine.
We sound like we're in the rainforest, so it brings a good vibe. Joseph visits his dying father at a remote mental institution where time itself doesn't seem to exist. And the line between dreams and memories becoming this way. The more I talk, he gets excited. I just brought him out, so he's pissed off at me. Adapted from a collection of short stories from Polish Jewish writer Bruno Schultz. I don't know how to say his name. Has a masterpiece of surrealist Polish cinema. I'm sorry, I can't.
That's fine.
It's a phantasmagoric. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Look at the collective trauma of the Holocaust. Of course, as soon as I stop, he stops now. He's chilling. I had him outside and it started raining, so he got wet. So now he's screaming. I had to bring him back inside. So now he's pissed off.
What kind of bird is it?
I just have canaries.
Canaries. Okay. Nice. Region A Blu-ray introduction notes. I guess introduction notes. I guess there's a booklet, and then it says discussion and post-screening notes. So again, I don't know if that's more booklet, a written essay. It looks like it's just a ton of booklet material for the film. So there you go.
They chose some really bad screen caps too, because like from what I've seen of the movie, there's some really cool scenes, and I feel like they just kind of, I don't know, it looks kind of meh from the screen cap. There's a lot, yeah, but there's a lot of like, I don't know, beautiful surrealism going on in some of the, and the cinematography is great. It looks beautiful.
Interesting. Yeah. Maybe I'll track it down for a TBYB, but I'm not jumping on it. Blake, is this one you were jumping on?
Nope. Not. And honestly, I think I own every Yellow Veils pictures besides this one because I'm not gonna get this one.
I love that slipcover though. That shit looks crazy.
Yes, that's a good word for it. Conscience. Yes, I do have a Blood Hunter. Is that VHSHitFest as well? I don't remember, but yeah, I do have that one. I actually like that movie quite a bit.
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay, great. All right, let's start at the top. Blake, how long do we have you for?
Like another half hour or so.
Okay, great. So what's the other one that you picked then?
The Full Moon Trilogy is in there right now too.
Are you familiar with this?
There's one movie in there that I know. I think it's Silver Bullets or something. I think.
Oh, okay. Are these new?
No.
2011. I mean, newish.
Yeah, they're not brand new.
Yeah,
But,
I don't like.
I watched Silver Bullets. I want to say like 7 years ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
But a friend of mine actually had me watch it, who's into this type of shit, and I'm gonna buy it just for that movie. So I don't know what the other two movies are at all.
I'm not a big Joe Swanberg fan. I don't like the mumblecore style myself, so I think I'm gonna pass. But look, it stars two directors, actually three: Larry Fessenden, Adam Wingard, and Ty West. That's interesting. I know they're all sort of pals.
Ty West is the tits, bro. Ty West is great.
Man, Pearl and X and was it Devil's House or what was it?
I mean, you just got to take Pearl out of there. I hated fucking Pearl, but I like all of his other movies.
I love Pearl, dude. What?
Yeah, I didn't like Pearl either.
I love X. I think X was my favorite movie of last year.
What was that other movie he did that was based on that cult, the Jonestown cult?
Sacrament. I think?
Yeah, that was
Sacrament.
Really,
Yep.
Yeah, that was really good.
I mean,
yeah, I see that one.
the Western he did, that's basically like John Wick in the West, in the Valley of Violence or whatever. That was fucking great.
Yeah, that's a movie that one disappeared. It had like Travolta in it or somebody.
Yeah, and Travolta and fucking
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, and it's literally John Wick in the West, all the way down to like the dog and everything. It's so good.
Wow. Intriguing. All right, well, Blake, why don't you read to us about this trilogy right here?
Sure. An actress disrupts her relationship with an indie art house director when she takes a role in a more successful genre filmmaker's new werewolf project. Largely improvised and shot over several years, Silver Bullets draws inspiration from Chekhov's The Seagull. art history. When a director becomes jealous of the budding relationship between the film's stars, his emotions threaten to sabotage his own production. Set entirely in one location over the course of a few days, art history vacillates between Adam Wingard's long, dreamy, static takes and Swanberg's chaotic handheld camera work to create a mood of claustrophobia and mystery. In The Zone, a young engaged filmmaker couple and their actress roommate find themselves hosting a mysterious visitor. Over the course of a night and the following day, he sleeps with all three roommates and then disappears, at which point the characters and the actors playing them attempt to figure out what just happened.
Sounds wonderful.
He ghosted you. That's what happened.
Yeah, those sound like shit. Those other two sound like shit. I like the other one, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy it with those other two on there. It's like those are just filler pieces, just to say it's a trilogy of fucking movies. That might end up out of my cart before I check out.
I hate mumblecore and I hate improv. And
Silver Bullets is good though.
Both. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I'm
like, it's not great or anything. My friend just was like all about it, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot, and we watched it, and it was like, now it's like I don't want those other two movies at all, though. I don't even have any interest in watching them whatsoever based on those synopses.
Yeah, no. You get a featurette called Stray Bullets, a short film that looks at Swanberg's process. Then a 28-page booklet that includes an intro by Joe Swanberg and cartoon by Kent Osborne. And then an interview, basically a whole bunch of stuff about the making, I assume. And English subtitles. Yeah, no, I've never not wanted anything more in my life.
It's out of my cart. Fuck that. Those other two movies sound like shit, okay? I have no desire to watch either of them.
Yeah.
Come on. No, you're wrong, Mike. It wasn't. It's overrated.
I loved it, dude. A24 has not failed me yet, honestly.
I'm excited for Maxine, but that Pearl movie, I mean, they did a lot of scenes wrong, in my opinion, for that Pearl movie. Especially, like, the monologue. Like, when she's going on and on and on, they just are on her face the whole fucking time. They should have switched so we could see the reaction of her sister-in-law and see her get more and more terrified. That part bugged the shit out of me. It was so fucking dumb. I don't care about her talking and talking. She has the same face the whole fucking time she's talking. The other girl would have been like normal and then freaking. It would have been great.
Right.
But the way they shot it, and plus the deaths in it, man, I mean, like, Pearl just was so dull compared to X.
I just love how it was basically like Wizard of Oz with gore and on acid. Like,
I never got the Wizard of Oz thing. I feel like that's a stretch.
I mean, on acid it might be better, but it was. I hated that movie.
The scene with the eggs. As soon as I saw that in the trailer, I was like, "Oh shit, this reminds me of Wizard of Oz." And then later on, I know like the director or somebody else made the claim that there's a connection. So I don't know. I got the vibe from it.
I have to see it yet.
Scene with the eggs. Yeah, I barely remember that. But anyway, new poll going on right now in the chat. Partner labels better than the VS titles? Yes or no? Make your voice heard if you're watching live. And we closed out the last poll. Are you happy with the April titles? 66% say no. 33% say yes. Yeah, that's kind of leaning in the opposite direction there than I would have imagined. But I wonder how many people actually took advantage of that. Let me know if you're watching live. If you're in the chat, let me know if you took advantage of that April Fool's gag.
1 second, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Hopefully, it will not be a gag. Hopefully, it will bear fruit of some kind. All right, let's start here. Bullets Over Summer. I just watched this. I have a full review of it on my Letterboxd. Link in the description. If you have a Letterboxd, join me over there. I do full reviews of everything I watch. Bullets Over Summer is just okay.
How did you know that this was coming out then?
This image was leaked. Well, not leaked because OCN put it out on Instagram saying, "Hey, April 1st, a new title's coming out," and then this image was leaked, and
Oh.
on the Facebook group, people were like, "Oh, that's Bullets Over Summer, Bullets Over Summer," and I'd never seen the movie, but it is on YouTube. The subtitles are kind of wonky, but you could, I mean, you could still follow the movie.
Right.
I wouldn't call it an action movie, despite the fact that there's guns on the cover. I mean, there is a couple of shootout scenes, but it is more of a family drama. It's basically Stakeout. It's basically a Hong Kong movie, a version of Stakeout, but less funny and more of a drama. So keep that in mind. It's not a terrible movie, but if you're interested at all, then I suggest finding it on YouTube and giving it a try. And if you like it enough, then that means you'll buy it. But those are my thoughts on it. This plot is plainclothes officer Mike and Brian. Louis Koo is awesome, by the way. I love him. I think he's a great actor. He's really good in it. He's good in everything. He's the best part of this. Mike and Brian are on the trail of trigger-happy fugitive Dragon. Planning a stakeout, they commandeer the apartment of an elderly woman who mistakes them for her estranged grandsons. Their mission is further disrupted by wandering schoolgirl Yen and Mike's nascent feelings for the neighborhood's laundress, who complete with fortuitous family put at what the hell? Who comes complete with the fortuitous family put at risk? I don't know what the hell's happening there. That's a weird sentence. Anyway, Dragon and his goons show up and complicate the situation. But I will say it's a 90-minute movie. It doesn't really become an action movie until 70 minutes into it. I would call it moderate heroic bloodshed. It's and maybe it's just how you approach a Hong Kong action movie. Whenever I do, I always go in hoping for the next Hard Boiled, and it's not. But even then, I still would walk away with that. It was a pretty good movie. This is a decent movie. I think I gave it 3 stars, but it's really more of a drama. Look, it's basically a warm sitcom hangout movie. That's actually the most true way to describe the film. It's not. Don't go in expecting, Donnie Yen and and Chow Yun-fat type stuff in this one. A couple of interview pieces and a commentary track, as well as a booklet. Tony, are you grabbing Bullets Over Summer?
I don't remember if I put this in my cart or not, to be honest. I don't remember. I might have. It sounded interesting, but
right.
I don't know if I did. I'll be honest. I don't think I did.
Mondo, what about you? Are you grabbing this?
No, I'm not big on the Hong Kong action movies, especially now that you were saying it's more of like a, warm hangout movie. I'm okay. I like the weirder, I like exploitation movies from Vinegar Syndrome and the weird titles. Like the Hong Kong stuff isn't really doing it for me, unless it's like category 3, band movies. I'll check those out, but this seems very tame.
Yes, it is quite a bit. Blake, I know this wasn't in your cart, but have you changed your mind?
Nope. I'm not buying this. I mean, it's nothing I'd watch more than once, and it sounds kind of like you said. If it doesn't start any action until the last fucking half hour, if it was like a gritty action movie from start to finish, I'd probably pick it up on the artwork alone. But I honestly think that I'm only gonna buy 2 partner labels.
So you're gonna get Full Moon Trilogy?
Nope, I'm gonna get Justice Ninja Style and Vinyl Nation.
Vinyl Nation.
Because without that Full Moon Trilogy, I added Vinyl Nation.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll get to that one. Civil Dead Utopia. Again, not a cover that I would consider good.
No. Or the back.
Oh my gosh.
But I like Utopia, so.
Oh my gosh.
Don't judge a movie by its slip.
I guess that's true. But most people do buy it based off of the slip.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, since you love this movie so much.
I didn't say that. I just Utopia. I like Utopia.
All right, what is this about? Read it to us, sir, please.
A misanthropic. Is that how you say it?
Misanthropic.
Misanthropic, struggling photographer just wants to watch TV and eat candy while his wife is out of town. But when a desperate old pal resurfaces, his plans are thwarted with spooky consequences. That's all you need. You don't need all that razzmatazz to it, you know?
Yeah, commentary with the director and I guess the main star and deleted scenes. The Civil Dead. So basically, a dude just wants to eat candy, man. He just wants to fucking chow down some candy. But his friend tells him some spooky stuff is happening. So I'm guessing you bought this, Tony?
Yeah, I got this one.
Oh, fingers crossed for you.
Yeah.
Mondo, are you grabbing this?
No, this does not intrigue me the least bit. Not doing it for me, man.
Yeah.
I agree. It doesn't really pull you in.
The only partner titles I've really like enjoyed are those lost Russian movies from like the 50s that they put out, like Sampo and the other Ilya
Muromets was so good. I watched that 3 times.
Stuff like that I would buy instantly. Or that what was that other one they put out? Zero Grad I liked. And
get that one.
The Wild Boys, the director of Wild Boys, they put out a couple of his titles After the Apocalypse. Like movies like that I'll buy, but I don't know, man. None of these are really speaking to me.
Right. Yeah, this is kind of for 16 titles. There's literally nothing I want, and there's usually 1 or 2. I'm like, yeah, I'll grab that. Maybe the Ninja movie, but because it's on YouTube, that's gonna be a no.
No, you want it. You want it.
No, I really don't. But you know what? That could be a Voyage title down the line because it is on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys wait. It's happening.
All right, then if you say it's a Voyage title, then I'll wait because I'm not gonna watch that shit twice.
That Hourglass movie is very similar to Zero Grad. If anybody in the chat likes Zero Grad, it's very similar. It's surreal in the same way. They're both Polish movies. They kind of look similar. Yeah.
I got that, but I haven't seen it yet. Rogue has a question. Are you guys going to order Fun City now that they're not a partner label? Like, will you order direct? It's going to be a case by case for me, like it always is. But I'm sure Blake has different thoughts. What do you think, Blake?
Nope, I'm done with them.
Are you? Wow.
Okay. I'm not. I order through too many fucking different places as it is. Like I have all these fucking different labels that I order from direct, and then it comes out. And I love Fun City. That was my favorite label, but I'm not gonna order through them on their own web. Well, maybe I can get them through Diabolic.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll order it that way, but I'm not gonna order it direct from Fun City.
Yeah. What about you, Mondo? Are you a Fun City guy? Are you gonna track them down wherever they're at?
No, I didn't even track them down when they were on Vinegar Syndrome, really. So I only have one title from them. It's Natural.
Seriously? Which one?
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I like the exploitation. Like I like the weirder movies. You know, like the I don't need like sweet movies coming from Vinegar Syndrome. No, they're like sweet, like you know.
Yeah.
Movies. Fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. What would you recommend? Give me 2 titles from Fun City that I should own aside from Natural Enemies. I already own that one.
Walking the Edge, definitely.
Walking the Edge and Alphabet City are both gritty as fuck. Those are great.
All right, so I might like those then. The other ones just seem like love affairs and shit, man. Like I don't.
They do have what is it? Married to the Mob's great, but that's not. I mean, like.
I have that one actually.
So that's a good movie.
Yeah, I have that one.
fucking Jeremy was. Oh, that was a rough watch,
They
man.
just released Jeremy is ass. That is the worst fucking movie on the label. Like that is so bad. But Breathless is a fantastic. Like if they had to go out on one movie for a partner label, that's the one to do. That movie's fucking awesome.
It is, yeah. Process is great,
and it's already sold out. So that's a badass movie.
That was really good. Skulder, funny. We made that joke for another title. Yeah, another Ghana cover for the Civil Dead here. David Becker saying Hourglass Sanitarium is a very good surrealist film from the director of the Saragossa manuscript. Oh shit, I know that title. I know that title.
That's another title that could be on like the Criterion, dude. That Hourglass movie, like I could see that totally getting a Criterion treatment because it's that level of a movie. Like those are the type of movies they would put out. I don't know. I like Polish movies.
Yeah, well, you like them weird, so there you go. That makes sense. Mike says Hardboiled is great, but there are great ones from Hong Kong being put out by 88 Films and Eureka. And heads up on that. Those are usually Region B, and what we've seen has been indicative now is that usually Region B lock titles will come from some other company to the U.S. So I would wait. Eureka just put out they announced a Cynthia Rothrock movie, Lady Reporter, I think it's called. Apparently it's super stunt double heavy, so she's like barely fighting in it, which sucks. But I 100% that's coming from Vinegar Syndrome at some point, because they do that, and we've seen that in the past, or even 88 Films will release it just in the U.S. We'll see what happens, but if you're worried about regions, don't worry about it. Tony says, "Sorry, I'm pooping." I may be back on. All right, Tom Bum, you go ahead and take a poop. We'll Thanks for sharing, pal. The Great Basin, Circle Collective. This is a title, a label I don't know. I don't think I have anything from them. What was that, Blake?
I think I have one title from them. I think. Wait, are there no Culture Shock releases this month? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, no Culture Shock.
They put out a Culture Shock almost every month since they started doing Culture Shock.
Huh. Maybe they're waiting on something good. Okay, so this is again Great Basin. From Below the Earth to the Stars. The Great Basin is a documentary feature that builds a complex panorama of rural Nevada in the western United States through a tapestry of characters who work, live, and play there. The Great Basin is the location of the loneliest road in America and can be seen as a microcosm of the economic, social, and ecological marginalization of 21st century rural communities. All right, yeah, not for me. A documentary about Nevada. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this, but it does come with a commentary of Q&A and a featurette. Blake, are you grabbing the Great Basin?
Fuck no, that sounds so fucking boring. I could give a shit less. This one doesn't. This I don't know why anyone would buy this. Just watch it and then you're good.
Or anybody would need to watch it. I don't know why the world is begging for this documentary.
And it's an expensive one too, man.
It is. It is indeed. Mondo, I'm sure you're grabbing it.
They didn't include enough art cards in there for me to grab it. There was like 10 more art cards I would probably grab. Great Basin or Basin, whatever. No.
Yeah, if it came with like the soundtrack, and a poster, maybe
vinyl,
and a T-shirt with some boobies on it, then maybe. That's weird choice. John Smith says the Great Basin has a ninja with a slipcover on this. Yeah, an alternate ninja slipcover.
It just sounds boring.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I'm all for documentaries if they're like stuff that actually interests me.
Yeah, their
therein
documentaries
lies.
are very hit or miss.
Yeah, like if you get something good like this, that's a documentary worth having, man.
Have you seen it yet? The Golden Eye?
Well, I saw it before I bought it. Actually,
Ah,
I saw it. I had to get two because the packaging was so good,
there you go. Nice.
and because I missed out on Clue, and that pissed me off. So eventually, someone will trade me Clue for that. I'm sure.
Poor Clue. Yeah. Well,
They're
yeah.
both
Maybe
sold out.
they will. Yeah, they will. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, Krat. This is on Amazon Prime. I TBYB'd this because this was another image that was leaked, and it's just okay. It's one of those movies that it looks like it's kind of a Stranger Things kind of vibe, but it's very strange in the sense that it's not really for kids and it's not really for grown-ups either. So there's a weird gray area where it's like this wouldn't really appeal to children. It doesn't have that Monster Squad feel, but it doesn't really appeal to adults either because there's kids in the lead and the kids are I think I forget. I was looking up on Letterboxd. I think actually Justin the Liberty said it. I think best. And he puts out OCN. He works with all these people. He said it feels kind of like a more intense episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I think that's a good way to put it for this one.
So long story short, it appeals to no one, not adults or children. That's a big selling point right there.
Yeah, I mean
Appeals to no one.
it's weird because the kids are the leads, but it also deals with like small town bureaucracy and like the governor needing to be reelected, and there's all this like weird like what what kid's gonna give two shits about this? And then like well, I'll read you the description and then I won't say any spoilers, but I'll kind of maybe this will tell you what it's about in better detail. When children are left at grandma's without smartphones, they're bored to tears. That is until grandma finds them loads to do. She also tells them about a magical creature. This is a terrible description. She also tells them about a magical creature named Krat that'll do whatever its master says. When they stumble upon an instruction manual on how to build one, they don't hesitate. All they have to do now is buy a soul from the devil. That really doesn't tell you anything. Basically, the kids they summon the devil, which is what every good kids movie should do. They summon the devil and they unwittingly possess their grandmother and turn her into their slave. And so like they have the grandmother like make pancakes and like silly things. But then the grandmother will also like unwittingly like kill people. But it's done in sort of a very goofy kind of sense. It's not necessarily a super violent horror movie. It's definitely a tongue-in-cheek horror comedy, but again, it straddles the line between is this for kids or is this for grown-ups, because it doesn't really, in my opinion, appeal to either. Like, I wouldn't show this to my kids. I think they'd be bored. I also don't think it's necessarily rewatchable. But that's my 2 cents. It kind of falls into the 3-star category for me. Mondo, did that sell you at all on Krat?
No, you did the opposite of that, dude. You just told me it doesn't appeal to anyone in the world. Humans at all ages, it appeals to no one. Do you want to buy it? No. Yeah, it's gonna be a no. I like the art though. The art is probably the best slip out of the partner label so far.
It is.
The Hourglass one, I like.
It's a cool slip, yeah.
It's
the Hourglass one I like because it reminds me of like Salvador Dali. Like it reminds me of his style.
Yeah. Bullet Blake, what do you think? You grabbing it? Look at this slip, bro.
No. Like, I mean, maybe if you said it was a kids movie, I would have been all about it. But no, it's just not. It doesn't sound good, and I don't really, I don't buy a whole lot of newer movies, so.
Yeah, Skulder, who's from there, says that's the Estonian way. Don't appeal to no one. Yeah, I think it was my first Estonian movie. I mean, it looks great, professionally made. I mean, it doesn't look like a piece of shit. It's absolutely a well-made movie. You can see it on Amazon Prime. But I think at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, this is a really strange story. That left me cold, if anything. Guillermo asks, are these slipcover protectors worth it? Will you guys support VS Craps? I think we're all supporting VS Craps. But I'm gonna defer to Bullet Blake. Are the slipcovers worth it? Protectors.
Like the slipcover protectors? Oh yeah. I want ones for the box sets, like the Jolly box sets and shit like that. I've wanted slipcovers for those since I started collecting. But I buy all my slipcover protectors from Retro Protection. Like I buy them in bulk. But you can't get the VSUs, so I'll be buying those through Vinegar Syndrome too.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Tony from the toilet says, I bought it. I always liked Are You Afraid of the Dark? I mean, I love Are You Afraid of the Dark. I wrote a book on it, but the movie, I wouldn't even call it an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode because those were actually creepy. This wasn't necessarily scary or freaky at all.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was awesome. I mean, not the new ones. The new ones are stupid, but I love the old show.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff. Vincenzo, what is up? Okay, happy to have you here, man. I gotta have you on a stream, dude. We gotta figure out a way to make that happen. Okay, so AGFA is just doing re-releases here. Lady Street Fighter is ass garbage, as Bullet Blake would say, ass trash garbage, awful. Look, I've met James Bryan. He's a very nice guy, but everything he's made, I've absolutely hated. He's the director of Don't Go in the Woods, if you're familiar with that movie. And Don't Go in the Woods is probably his best movie, but everything else he's made has been so bad and painfully bad. And anything he's made with Renee Harmon is extra bad. Anybody remember Jungle Trap? That was a release from AGFA. Woof. That was a Harmon Bryan joint, and terrible. This is I'm not going to go into the description, but this is basically a re-release with the slipcover, and not even a good slipcover. I don't like necessarily when they do this, where they just grab the film reel and they just kind of do this kind of thing with it. I'm okay when they do that for their trailer compilations, but not for their regular movies. Terrible movie. She plays a tough cop that's on the trail of drug dealers or whatever. Most of the movie, I think, is dubbed. It's not. It's awful.
Does the slipcover not even have the title on it?
It doesn't have the title on it, no.
Fuck that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's so... gosh. Junkety junk. And I like AGFA, but man, this is what it looked like initially. If you you might remember this version of it. This is the one.
The slipcover would look better if they would have just done that as the slipcover.
Right, I agree. Yeah, and I'm not a fan of those re-releasing situations. Did we lose Mondo? Oh wait, he's back. Hey, Mondo.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good, buddy. Lady Street Fighter, are you grabbing this, Mondo?
No, this looks like a 80s soccer mom with a gun. Like that's not.
And the worst, it's from the 70s, and she's like German or something, so she has like a really heavy accent. So like everything she says is like even more awkward. Oh man.
No, this is gonna be another no for me, man.
Yeah, no.
They're on a roll of no's, man. I mean, usually I at least like two titles, from the partner labels. So far, I only like one.
Midlife said, "No, I blind bought Lady Street Fighter." Well, of course you did. No one knows this movie. I hope you like it. I hope you can always ask for your money back. Vincenzo says, "I stream all the time, man. I'm very much down." All right, man. Reach out to me. Email. I don't know if you reached out to me on Instagram or not, but yeah, my email's in the description. That's the best way to get a hold of me.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
JJ says, Lady Street Fighter is a double feature. It is, and they both suck. So it could have come with 6 movies. Tony says, didn't Lady Street Fighter go out of print? It did, but they brought it back with a slip. The same thing they did with Bat Pussy. And I don't need to tell you that was not a good movie either. Midlife has grabbed Lady Street Fighter, Zodiac, and the porn titles. All right. I won't tell. I won't tell your priest. Not that I know your priest, if you have one. Midlife Media says, oh, and added the VSU protectors. Bought 5 of those. Nice. Okay. Very good.
I had to buy 10.
Eric Norton, another month that has nothing interesting to me. Yeah, I feel like this month, this year has been pretty meh in terms of like titles. I mean, in general, I don't know. Eric continues, waiting for more stuff to save on shipping. Only really want the Beyond at this point. The Beyond? The Beyond. Is the Beyond? Well, I know the Beyond's supposed to be coming from Grindhouse, but I've not heard that. But I would 100% pick up a 4K of that. Love that movie. Manx picked up Justice Ninja Style.
Fuck yeah.
Zodiac Killer and the April Fool's item. Rogue using proper English here. Y'all ain't excited for Showgirls? I got it on a really nice Blu-ray, so I'm good on that. But
I'm gonna grab it eventually on the sale, but you know,
I bought it.
If any of those, I didn't even get Sidekicks yet. If it drops below 1,000, I'll grab it. But otherwise, I'll wait for those until the sale. I'm not in a rush to see like Sidekicks again or Showgirls.
I rewatched Sidekicks, and you know what? Nostalgia didn't help that one. It hurt that one.
Yeah, I bet. People overhype these movies a lot.
I loved that as a kid, and I was like, damn, this is just stupid.
Yeah, rewatching it, I was a little. What really pissed me off is the girl, Winnie Cooper. I mean, she's not Winnie Cooper in the movie, but fucking, he's like, "Hey, you want to go out?" Like he gets the nerve to ask a girl, and she's like, "Nah, no thanks." And then she sees him beat up a guy. And she goes, "Hey, you want to go out?" "No, fuck you, bitch. What the hell?"
Dude, I just got this delivered. This is the Zolowski box set.
Which
Look at
is
this
that
trash.
one?
Look at this fucking cover. I paid $90 for it.
Oh wow!
How much was that?
90. I mean, with shipping from like fucking Australia or wherever it came from, it was like no, it's France, I think. I totally regret buying
cool
this.
box,
the Eureka one, huh?
You regret it?
Cool box. I like that box.
I hate this. I need to get rid of it like ASAP. Because I bought the Eureka one, you know, because this is like the French version, so it's pointless. This doesn't even have English subtitles. I just bought it because I got so excited because I've been waiting for these movies.
It doesn't have English subs?
No, this is just straight French and like no subtitles or anything. And I don't know if you can like see how like the image is kind of like pixelated. Like it's not a great.
Oh, that's
it's
weird.
not a great cover. Like it just.
It doesn't look. I like the color on the sepia tone though. I like that type of imagery, but yeah. It does look a little muted.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not vibrant at all. It just looks kind of dull.
You're gonna have to get Rosetta Stone and learn French to watch your box set.
Just rip it, put it online, then look up subs and add them to it.
Yeah, there you go. You can do that. That might be easier. Vincenzo says, did you guys get the Bollywood horror box set? I absolutely did, and I haven't had a chance to dig in, but I'm very excited to, because you know, unlike Bullet Blake, I like collectible, you know, cardboard. I don't know, Blake.
Shut the fuck up.
I haven't got that one yet, but I want to grab that though.
It looks fun, man.
Yeah, I heard it did pretty bad as far as pre-orders for them though. They said they're not going to do any more box sets.
Really? Oh yeah. Wow, that sucks. I hate to hear that. That is a shame. Where were we on here? Okay, so next. Well, Blake, what was the one you were gonna grab? Let's do yours.
Vinyl Nation.
I know you're gonna take off pretty soon. Vinyl Nation ETRs. Is this about collecting vinyl?
Yeah, it's about the resurgence of vinyl's popularity. Which I buy a shitload of vinyl, so
I don't know who it was. Somebody mentioned that I don't know. I guess this past month, apparently vinyls outsold CDs.
I believe it.
Nuts to me.
You get more with a vinyl, like that's it's just the size, the package. If you're into packaging, you're gonna definitely prefer vinyl over CDs.
That's true. That's true. Would you read this to us, Bullet Blake?
The vinyl record renaissance over the past decade has brought new fans to the classic format and transformed our idea of a record collector. Younger, both male and female, multicultural. This same revival has made buying music more expensive, benefited established bands over independent artists, and muddled the question of whether vinyl actually sounds better than other formats.
What do you think? Do you think it sounds better?
Yes.
I like listening to my music on YouTube, man. I think it sounds great.
I like the look, physical media. It's just another form of physical media, and I love it.
I get it. You seem like the type of guy who would be into that kind of retro stuff. Makes sense to me. I mean, that's not an insult. That feels like your vibe. Like, absolutely, you'd be a vinyl guy. Region free Blu-ray exclusive booklet. What about you, Mondo? Are you grabbing Vinyl Nation?
No, I would watch it. Like, I collect vinyl, so I'm intrigued by the documentary, but I don't think it's something I need to revisit ever again. Just a one-time watch.
ETR is also one of the cheapest labels, so it's always just like, yeah, fuck it, $16 or $15 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've watched a couple documentaries on like VHS collectors, but I don't necessarily think I would need to own them. So,
Right.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, it's a pass. But I can see why that would appeal to people. Let's do this one really quick. The other AGFA repackage, Zodiac Killer. Does it come with both movies? Because it's oh, it does. Okay. So the bonus movie is Another Son of Sam. I mean, it's essentially the same packaging that you would have gotten if you got the blue. Well, let's click on the pictures here. I forget if I've seen this. I don't remember if I have or not. Yes, I have seen this. It's okay. You know, it's as you can tell, it's a very rough, regional type of serial killer type movie. And this is the original Amray case you may have seen through Vinegar Syndrome listings before.
Slipcover looks like ass.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just like the film strips thing.
Stupid.
It's like, why even do it if you're just gonna do like this, like just phone it in kind of a thing.
There's no effort there whatsoever. It's just blah.
Yeah. So a moderate recommendation if you're into serial killer, films. I think Zodiac Killer is actually, I remember it being pretty decent. Son of Sam, I don't remember too well. But I think you could do worse, and that would be Lady Street Fighter, which is so bad. Let's see, Mondo, are you interested at all in Zodiac Killer?
No, I pass on AGFA all the time.
Really?
Yeah, shot on video, man. It's just not my thing. I can't get into it. I don't think I can name one shot on video film that I watched that I enjoyed.
I don't know, but AGFA, I only own one AGFA release, so. And that's She-Freak.
I always compare it to like if films were like professional wrestling, AGFA puts out like backyard wrestling tapes. You know what I mean? And I'm not paying like $30 for backyard wrestling tapes, dude. That's crazy.
AGFA only puts out film. So everything AGFA releases is at the very least 8mm. I don't think they've ever done SOV. I may be mistaken on that. Well, actually, no. Maybe they put out Treasure of the Ninja, I think, is SOV. So they have done SOV, but this is film. This is a film release.
That's even worse. The fact that it's on film and it looks like shit. Like, that's even worse. I was giving him a pass thinking it's shot on video, all this stuff. It's so much worse, dude.
Oh man. Mike asks, who's Winnie? And JJ responds, Winnie is a big boobed mathematician goddess. Is she big boobed? I haven't really caught up with her. I don't know if
It's been a while. I don't know. I don't remember that.
It's been a while, yeah. Guillermo says the VS Craps gift will be a slipcover. Oscar said, "Don't let this opportunity slipcover away." LOL. Oh, most likely it'll be a slipcover. I can't imagine it's gonna be like stickers or some shit. It's gonna be another thing like bio zombies. That's 100% what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be something worth picking up. That's what it's gonna be. If you're a fan, if you collect the shit, it's gonna be something worth paying the $10 to get.
Yeah, yeah.
But I gotta go, guys.
All right, brother. You have a fun birthday party with the kids and the balloons and all that.
Oh yeah, loads.
Be safe with the weapons, man.
All right, guys. I'll see you.
All right, later, buddy. All right, that was Bullet Blake. Link in the description. You can go check him out.
Dude, Tony's still shitting, man. You should send him a text, see if he's okay. Still.
He's been in the chat here. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I guess he has really in-depth shits.
He's got the shits, man.
It's okay, Tonebone. Do what you got to do, man. They did have a limited candle set, but it sold out very, very quickly. Yeah. I mean, those who got it benefited from that. Zodiac Killer. All right, let's look at some of the other new things here. Altered Innocence. Altered Innocence. This is their LGBT line. Who said it? Midlife. That's really great. Midlife had a really good thought here. Maybe the April Fool's thing is a special box for the 10 film set they're putting out. Because since it's $10, that's a good point. You know what would be real shit if the 10 film set didn't have a box unless you paid the $10 for this.
Yeah. That would piss a lot of people off, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that would piss a lot of people off if they just got 10 like Amray cases in the mail. It's like what the fuck is this?
Oh man.
Nice.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, let's see. Hopefully it's something that we're all excited for. Tony says, "I'm fine. Stomach hurts a lot." And Skilder says, "Push the demons out." Yes, yeah. Do your best. Do your best, Tony. Live. Okay, A Wounded Man, Altered Innocence. Let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of French here. So, Mondo, would you read this to us? Since you're
Sure,
the
because
French
I buy the
expert?
French movies that have no subtitles, so I probably would make sense. New 4K restoration from the original camera negative. Henry is a frustrated teenager living with his parents in a provincial French coastal town. When they drag him to the train station to bid adieu his sister, Henry sneaks off to a secluded bathroom and interrupts a hustler named Jean, satisfying the masochistic desires of an older male client. Henry falls desperately in love with a sexy criminal, but Jean evades Henry's affections. Undeterred, Henry shadows Jean as he traverses the dark and dangerous underbelly of their sleepy village. But as he descends deeper and deeper into Jean's world, there may not be an easy way out. Patrice something 1983's drama is a revelation, an amazingly accomplished work that genuinely channels the transgressive, unsanitized sensibility of Jean Jeanette, boasting a breakout lead performance by young Jean Hugos. These aren't French, dude. And a script that took co-writers Charoux and legendary gay French author and activist Hervé Gabert 6 years to perfect. The result is a rich, strange, and sumptuous film leading us to exhilaratingly mysterious and unfamiliar spaces, both physical and psychological. This sounds like a fucking nightmare for me.
I mean, I'm sure there's an audience for it. We're not it, but
It's French, and I don't know, bro. Not for me.
Yeah,
I already don't like French movies, you know.
I like a good French movie, but this one doesn't necessarily blow me out of the water. Region A, 2 video essays, a 32-page booklet, newly translated piece about the film, something called "The Wounded Man: A Story by." I guess it includes the original story, and then a conversation between two guys who did they have anything to do with the movie? No, just two random guys who apparently, I guess, have some kind of connection to the film in some way. Yeah, not for me, but I know Alternate Innocence does have a pretty fervid fan base, and I hope they enjoy it.
A lot of bromance in there.
Yeah. The fact that it took 6 years to write, I don't know about that. It should never take 6 years to write a movie. Yeah, you're doing it wrong, I think.
Dedication, man. Must be a master.
Dedication or laziness, I don't know.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah, you never know. Vincenzo says, I will not be coming on your streams if I have to read the synopsis. Yeah, sorry. Holly, yeah, it's mandatory. I make everybody read. It's good. It's good practice. Keeps
He
everybody
always
fresh.
gives you the fancy ass essay ones too, like the ones that are fucking like wrote by a Criterion writer for a shitty fucking AGFA movie. It's like, dude, come on, man. Just tell me it's a shot on video killer, Zodiac killer with a chainsaw chasing naked titties. That's
right. Just a big pair of titties flying around.
Yeah, the surrealist masterpiece that took get the fuck
out. Dev Crocodile, which I know that this is a company that you and I both enjoy, Mondo.
Yeah.
Did you grab Time of Roses?
No, this is the first one I'm passing on, dude. I don't know. I looked at the screen caps and I don't know. It's not really speaking to me at all. I like black and white movies, but
let's see here. I'll take the reading on this one. Finnish director Risto Jarva's fascinating futuristic sci-fi mystery is set in a dystopian pop art designed world of gleaming white towers, Sony video monitors, and inflatable furniture, where the beautiful inhabitants all dress as Edie Sedgwick like pixie sprites or medieval page boys out of Logan's Run. Oh, I don't like this already. A historian of late 20th century culture before class boundaries were abolished, named Raimo, is researching the death many years earlier of a free-spirited erotic model named Sarah, who died under mysterious circumstances. She caused a public scandal by asking 3 of her wealthy, powerful lovers to pay for an abortion. Raimo finds Sarah's identical double, an earthy, uninhibited engineer named Kiss, also played by the same actress, who tries to convince her to reenact Sarah's life and death for TV. Director Jarva was one of Finland's most acclaimed fiction filmmakers and documentarians before he was tragically killed in an auto accident returning from a screening in 1977. Oh, that's awful. His fabulously quirky vision of future world, with its fragmented and abstract political conversation and semi orgies, would have delighted both Andy Warhol and Fassbinder. 1969, 105 minutes. Region A. 1959, a rarely seen documentary, I guess, on the film, as well as a whole bunch of other little things. Deleted scenes, a new commentary track, a new essay. So I guess there's a little booklet attached. And then I don't know, this is the first time I've seen this. Blu-ray authoring by. That's odd. Is that a selling point? Whoever authored the Blu-ray? That's new to me.
Very odd.
So you're passing. You're passing just based off of. Oh yeah, that cover's not great.
Yeah, just based on the screen caps. This is one of those movies I would wait for a review from you or somebody else to kind of co-sign it.
Yeah, I ain't getting this. Sorry.
It's not looking great.
No, this looks too artsy fartsy for me.
See, I love artsy movies, but I like the artsy movies that are almost like offensive. Like I like I don't know, I like edgy art, like
Pink Flamingos,
like Borowski, Lynch, stuff like that. Like I don't know. This is
right.
Artsy for the sake of being artsy is just, I don't know, not for me.
Right. Mank says celluloid recovery and preservation. Crap. Yep. Skolder says a Finnish film from my northern neighbors. I mean, it's probably an interesting movie, but nothing I think I need to invest, like run out and watch right now. It does. Yeah, I'm with you. I think I'm passing on that one as well. Wow, it's my birthday month. April's my birthday month, and it is going to be absolutely I think I'm only going to get that $10 thing, and it better be for something that I want, or else I'm just going to double down and sell the shit out of it. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed with all these, to be honest. Hey, Tone Bone's back. I just noticed you, Tony. Tony,
I'm here.
you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
You survived. You
I
survived.
survived. Yep. Yeah, birthday month. How old are you?
I'm gonna be 44.
44. I'm gonna be 44, and I got a birthday month.
That's right. That's right. Ryan says the trailers to all these movies make them look boring as shit. Right, and they're supposed to sell these, right? They're supposed to make you go, "Oh yeah, I need that."
Yeah, it's odd because, like I said, that Hourglass movies, I feel like that has a lot of imagery that they could have used that would be selling points, and the screen caps they took, I'm like, why? There's so many more beautiful shots in the movie that you could have used to intrigue people. I don't. Whatever.
That is weird.
I don't think thinking is their strong point.
I don't think thinking. Yeah.
I mean, this is just coming from an asshole. So.
Maybe.
They're great at marketing, though. I'll give them that. I think a lot of these, like synopsis that they put out, they make them super descriptive to the point that people almost don't get it. So they're just like, "Oh, this sounds fancy," and then they watch it and they're like, "Oh shit, this is a shit fest. This is not a masterpiece. This is not,
I mean, I get it. It's a business and they have to sell things, but it's like, going to a store and they're like, "Oh wow, these are the best chips. They taste great. You have to get these chips." My cousin Larry said that the most delicious chips, and then you get them and they're like, crab flavor or some kind of random shit. Grandma's foot flavor.
You guys ever been to New York City?
I have twice.
You know how every corner has a pizzeria that says "best pizza in New York"?
Yeah.
Same shit. I trust this as much as them saying I'm the best pizza in New York.
Yeah.
Everybody says the same thing.
Or like in Elf, where he walks by best coffee in the world. Congratulations, you did it.
You did it.
I love that. Midlife Media, happy birthday tomorrow. 45. No frowny face. It's okay to get old. Getting old is fine, man. Embrace it. I'm happy for you. It's just another step into your journey. Happy birthday to you.
You got to be happy you're in your 40s. Now you have a reason to spend an insane amount of money on Blu-rays and just blame it on a midlife crisis.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a pass.
But then, if you buy too much crap, you might want to kill yourself because, like, what am I doing with my life? And that's not good either. So, still save money, I say.
If you get every single VHSHitFest and AGFA, then yeah, you might judge yourself in 10 years. Be like, what the fuck was I doing with my life?
The worst label is Saturn's Core because those are all VHS, like shot on video nonsense. They're the worst when it comes to like literally everything is crap. Oh God, what the hell is this movie called again? Sorry, Taming the Garden. All right, Tony, since you have recently joined us, would you read this to us?
Okay. An ode to the rivalry between men and nature, Taming the Garden is the story of how a powerful man indulges in an unusual hobby by having century-old trees uprooted in communities along the Georgian coast and transplanted to his private garden. That sounds awesome.
Region A deleted scenes, so that's pretty good, and a booklet from a film critic. So this is about a guy who transplants trees. Is that what I am to understand from this? Well, I know Mondo bought this.
Yeah, this was the first one on my card, actually.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't imagine someone buying this and being like, I want to own this to watch it again and again. Like, why would you want to own? It's just such a weird. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it's nowadays you making a movie is so hard. An independent movie, you can make a movie, make 1,000 movies, you can do it, but getting them out is very tricky. So I'm very surprised when I see a movie like this. Like this, somebody made this. Obviously, it looks like they spent money on it. It looks like it's film. Does it say here details? No, it doesn't say. But I mean, it looks like film anyway. I mean, most likely a red camera or something. But I mean, you spend money on this with the assumption that people are interested in it, and somebody puts this out, a movie about a guy transplanting a tree onto an island. What? Why would Big World Pictures look at this and say this is something we need to put out? Like it just. I mean, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying I'm just curious as to what the defining factor is when it comes to putting stuff like this out. Because I can't imagine there's a huge audience for this type of movie.
Yeah.
Beyond, Tony and Mondo who bought 3 copies.
Yeah. I mean, if you're like a film school, I can understand owning this stuff for like your library. But like other than that, I can't see for your personal collection wanting to own all these movies. Because a lot of them don't have replay value. Like this might be something that's super cool to watch one time. What do you do after that, though? It just sits on the shelf for fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Vincenzo says, I have every Saturn's core. Of course you do. But have you watched it? That's different. Have you watched it? That's the difference. Vincenzo says, tree hugging hippies, maybe? Yeah, but do tree hugging hippies shop at Vinegar Syndrome?
Yeah, I don't think they own Blu-rays. They're hugging trees.
Yeah. Right, and like stop making slipcovers, protect the trees, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's like the exact guy. Yeah, they would hate Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah,
these thick ass slips too. They'd be like, "Oh, that's an extra tree." This is not regular slips.
We killed 2 trees to make this. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm just gonna say it. I think this month has the shittiest slipcovers of all time. This is bad. I don't even know what this movie's about, but I mean, this looks promising. But
I picked this one up.
You did? Do you know it?
No, I don't. I just took a chance, I guess.
Took a chance. Took a chance with your pants.
At least looks like a movie,
606 left.
Damn.
This might be one that don't last a weekend.
Out of 1,000 units, though. Yeah. Maybe. Well, it is a Canadian International Pictures. I know they have a lot of fans. Oh, it's Adam Egoyan. Okay, well, it's a big name director too. Let's see.
I've been shopping a lot of the partner labels by the company name as well.
Gotcha. So you're more of just like a label guy than whatever the movie is.
For the most part, Gunpowder and Sky. I feel like they've done more good than bad to me, so like I trust them. I get the VHSHitFest ones just because, but I haven't watched them. But I have them. I still get TerrorVision, even though they're not on here, but I still get TerrorVision. I don't buy Saturn's Core, but there's a few titles I want to go back and I wish I didn't get rid of. Not many,
but some.
Yeah, I also want to, because a couple of them, I know they're bad, but like Tina's in them, so I kind of care for them, for her.
Right. None of the good Tina ones have come out though, so I'm waiting for them to release some good ones.
Like the ones with what's her name from like the late 90s. They're like
Michelle Bauer.
No. God, what the hell is the blonde? The blonde. She was like in everything. All of a sudden, it was like Spider Girl and Misty Monday.
Misty, yeah.
Yeah.
One day she'll show up in something. Anyway, Mondo, would you read to us about? I already forget the name of the movie, but this movie.
Tell him no.
Love, passion, obsession. Hotel employee Lisa develops an obsession with her coworker Lance, a struggling actor who has appeared in several films as an extra. With the help of a local video store, Lisa carefully investigates Lance's body of work as he undergoes his own pursuit of screenwriting, Clara, whatever movie that is, and a film role inspired by her late brother. As our connection grows, this production's ties to reality starts to unravel, and so do our three protagonists.
Interesting. Adam McGowan, of course, he did the ice storm, right? No, that's Ang Lee. Exotica was recently released by Criterion. Pretty good film. I do recommend that one. This one I'm not familiar with, but it seems definitely more like a good film compared to some of the other stuff. At least where the director is concerned. Tons of special features here, a lot of featurettes, and a booklet. And Tony got it, so there you go. I'm gonna look on IMDb real quick. What is the name of the movie? I forgot. Speaking Parts.
Why give it such a shitty slipcover if it's like a real movie?
Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible cover. Looks like it's nope, can't see it anywhere.
I mean, assholes look better than that one.
Assholes look better. That's true. That is a really awful slipcover, man.
Yeah, look at the back. I mean, this is yikes, dude.
Yeah, that's really bad.
This is like on like MS Paint, man.
Oh man, Mondo, they should hire you, dude.
I can guarantee I'll do better than this shit.
Mondo's art. It probably hurts you to see stuff like this because
that bothers me a lot, man. I'll put in like 12 hours of work into something, and then I'm like, yo, somebody spent literally like an hour on this, and they're on a slipcover. I'm like, how? Like, how did you get this?
Yeah, I don't know.
But some people like. I mean, art is subjective. I don't know. Some people like simplistic stuff like this. So I mean,
yeah.
To each their own. But for me, there's no effort.
Yeah.
Especially now with digital stuff, like I know this took less than an hour. This is not that much work, if that, honestly.
Right. Yeah, it's a bummer. Ash says these releases are weak, both VS and partner. Oh, another bummer. There you go. Yeah. I agree. Medisto says Misty Monday is in Thrust. That's right, she is in Thrust. But we're talking about her earlier work. Her seduction cinema type stuff, like Lord of the G Strings and things like that. Those are fun. I had all those. I'm sure you did too, Tony.
I never owned any of them. No, it was more of like a renting thing.
Those were great, and they're all like softcore, but they were fun. I had a good time with those.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, Mike says, how many Blu-rays, DVDs do you own off the top of your head? I have no clue. Dozens. I don't know. It's definitely somewhere in the thousands and something like that. But yeah, I have no clue. Tony, do you have any idea how many you have?
DVDs
and Blu-rays all together.
No idea. It's a lot.
Enough.
It's a lot. Yeah. That's funny.
What about you, Mondo? Do you have any idea what your collection is like?
Not including DVDs, but I have this app that like tracks. So I just scan whatever comes in. I have 1,273 DVDs and Blu-rays and 4Ks, but I also have like another like probably 800 DVDs. So altogether, probably like a little over 2,000, maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna close the poll right now. I'm gonna put up the last poll for the stream. Did you buy the VS $10 surprise? Yes or no? Let me know. I'm curious how many people watching live in the chat right now participated in that. For the last poll, partner labels better than VS titles. 57% said no, and 42% said yes. So more people, I think, enjoyed the VS titles, and I think I'm gonna agree. I think the VS titles are better because I don't like anything from the partner titles. which sucks because I always like to get something from here. Something in the Dirt. That's another. That's from Benson and Moorhead. That's the other guy. These guys make a ton of movies. They're all kind of artsy, strange sci-fi movies, and they always star in their own movies, which is interesting. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things. Are you guys familiar with this one?
No, I've never heard of it.
No.
Definitely the best slipcover. Well, the back's a little plain, but cool enough. Let's see here. All right. Only 1,000 units, limited slipcover there. When neighbors John and Levi witness supernatural events in their Los Angeles apartment building, they realize documenting the paranormal could inject some fame and fortune into their wasted lives. An ever deeper, darker rabbit hole their friendship frays as they uncover the dangers of the phenomena, the city, and each other. This seems like I think this was filmed during the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken, in their apartment. Mike Flanagan Q&A. That's interesting. Commentaries, I guess more than one, and then a couple featurettes. I guess that's TBD in terms of what's coming, special features wise. I don't know. I'm not gonna jump on it, but I think you can easily. Let's see. I think this is on Amazon. Are you grabbing this, Tony?
I don't know if I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You can watch it on Hulu for free or Prime. You can rent it for $2. TBYB. Mondo, are you moved by Something in the Dirt?
No, this is going to be another no for me.
Well, it looks like it's selling pretty well. At least close to 400 already gone of the slip anyway. All right, lastly, finally, geez, my God, it feels like there's 800 movies that came out. Red Cockroaches. No. Speaking of Saturn's Core, I already know Mondo's going to pass. But I have a feeling that Tonebone got it.
I did.
I mean, dude, I read the description. They make it sound amazing. And then you look at the screen caps and you're just like, what?
I don't know. I kind of regret getting rid of my Saturn's Core. I don't know. I like shot on video.
I like shot on video, but it doesn't mean you need to spend $30 on it.
Well, I didn't spend $30.
Well, you didn't, but you still spent money on it. And how many times are you going to watch it?
7,000.
I bet you are. You haven't even opened half of them.
No, I haven't. I'm starting to watch. Like I said, I'm watching more of my movies.
That's good. Well, Tony, since you love Saturn's Core, tell us about Red Cockroaches, please.
Well, I like Culture Shock more, though. Set against the backdrop of futuristic New York City, besieged by acid rain and populated with mutated insects and flying cars. Look at that. Bartender Adam repeatedly encounters a mysterious and enchanting young woman who leaves behind a tooth on the subway, triggering an obsession that quickly disrupts the overall banality of his day-to-day existence. This enigma slowly begins reappearing in different aspects of Adam's life. As a prospective roommate during a graveyard tryst, and eventually as his long-lost sister who recently awoken from a coma after being presumed dead in a car wreck 10 years prior. Oddly, this newfound revelation of sibling kinship does not bring a stop to the couple's lustful impulses and sexually charged mind games, eventually leading to a blood-soaked climax fueled by repressed familial abuse, fast food foreplay, and the ever-watchful eye of the ominous DNA 21 Corporation. Ooh, that DNA 21 Corporation. Bad news.
Yeah, we should call Julio to deal with them.
Yes.
You know what they never mentioned in that whole description? The word cockroach.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what they do mention is that they compare it to David Lynch and Jodorowsky. What?
Wait, where is that?
Right at the bottom, look. Like,
Oh
please don't
yeah,
do
yeah.
that. And then you just look at the screen caps. Tell me that screams Hodorowski to you? Like, what fucking drugs are you on? Look at this shit. What? This Holy Mountain? This isn't El
man.
Topo.
That's the future.
That's the surrealism. Like, you fucking come on, man.
No, I agree. I think this is better than those
Terrible,
guys.
dude.
Look at that.
This is America.
That's right. Oh,
Jesus, man. Red Cockroaches. No thanks. Not for me. Audio commentary and Discovering Genius, filmmaker Jason Santo on Red Cockroaches, and then a video short directed by the director and deleted scenes. He is a fellow Cuban, though, the director. Visionary Cuban-born director. That's how I call myself as well. I usually I address myself, hi, I'm visionary filmmaker. And then
yeah.
You earned it more than this guy. You see those screen caps? Fuck.
Armed with a $2,000 budget and a GL1. Ooh, the classic GL1. Hell yeah. Everybody had a GL1 back in the day. That's what I shot. That's what I shot my first movie on, the GL1. Doesn't look any better than this, so I don't blame him for the look of it.
Don't get me wrong, dude. I'm not like shitting. I get it. He had a $2,000 budget, but I'm it's not his fault. I'm saying the description.
Yeah.
Comparing it to David Lynch and Hodorowski, like, come on, man. You're reaching. That's a reach.
I mean, they do that. They wanna make sure that you're like aware, like, oh shit, this is the real fucking deal, guys. You got to get this, for better or worse. Anyway, I'm passing on almost as I don't want anything. I guess more money in the birthday pot for other things. Yeah. Okay. So Tony, what's your final tally? What are you grabbing from here?
Well, I know I got Red Cockroaches and Speaking Parts.
Okay.
Vinyl Nation I picked up.
Vinyl Nation.
Not. I did pick up Krat and Justice Ninja Style.
Okay.
And the Civil Dead, I think I picked. That's it.
And the Civil Dead. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. And Mondo, you're with me. You grabbed nothing of this, right?
No, the only thing I will grab is the Hourglass Sanatorium, but I mean that has 2,000, and that's gonna be around for a while. So I'll just wait for a sale for that one. But I'm definitely grabbing that because I've been waiting on that for a while to get it released. So I definitely want to grab this.
They'll definitely be in a sale.
No, this is like Hodorowski. If they said that about this movie, I'd be like, okay, I get it. Like there's definitely similarities in the imagery and all that stuff. I totally get that. That Saturn's Corn movie, dude. Oh, come on, man. that's offensive to me, and I'm not even Hodorowski. I don't even fucking know the guy.
He's gonna send a cease and desist.
Right?
Don't use my name in conjunction with this movie. All right, so slipcovers. That's a new title, not a new title, but a new. That's a new item. Looks like they've got plenty in stock. 2,000. Yeah, so that's definitely something I may consider getting down the line, but I'm not in a hurry. Silver Bullets has a soundtrack. It's just for that first movie, but again, Bullet Blake likes that one, so take that for what you will. Then Cobra Karate shirt is still in stock for the most part. I mean, it's selling a lot better than I thought it would be for a movie that no one's heard of except maybe Bullet Blake. Apparently people know it. I mean, geez. Poster is still in stock. I would be surprised if I can't imagine anybody wants that on their wall, man. I mean, even Bullet Blake likes the movie, but he's not buying this.
Yeah.
And then the Medusa thing, which is still a mystery to us, like why the Medusa artwork? I'm not sure. And like why different color green? Like this is like a lime. This is like a military green. I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Intriguing. And then lastly, the package. A double feature of adult titles. The VSL, which is really the only thing I bought, thanks to Tonebone. And Vacation of Terror, 5 Women for the Killer, and Blue Lights, Curse of the Blue Lights, which got a thumbs down from pretty much everybody on the panel. And it's sort of iffy on the Giallo title, as it were. I think the big news here is whatever this will be, which I think is going to be the Biozombie style slip case holder for a slipcover. But who knows? I don't know if you were listening, Tony, but somebody in the chat suggested potentially, what if it's a box for the 10 film box set? And Armando and I were joking that wouldn't it be funny if the 10 films come out separate, and if you didn't buy this $10 box set, you didn't get a box set for that. Wouldn't that be the shittiest thing?
That would piss off so many people.
It would piss off quite a bit.
They actually might riot at the archive if they do that.
It might.
Yeah, I think it would not go down well. So
they would burn all the film reels.
Preserve this, motherfucker.
$10.
Right.
Yeah. Well, $10. Hopefully it's, regardless, whatever you get it'll be something physical. They're not going to shit you out of money. And if you don't want it, you can always sell it. You can at least make 10 times your money back for somebody who didn't grab it. There's always going to be somebody who didn't grab it. I'm going to end the poll here and see where we stand on this final poll. Did you buy the VS $10 surprise? 61 out of 31 votes. 61% said yes. 38% said no. I thought there'd be way more people saying yes, but
yeah.
Man, there you go. Some people aren't willing to risk it for the biscuit, as they say.
Is this just available today? This $10 thing?
You know?
What's the deal with that?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, special opportunity will be available until Monday. So just through the weekend. Just through the weekend, limit 1.
So you can only help preserve film until Monday.
Yeah.
They won't take donations after that.
Nope.
I mean, technically, anytime you buy something, you're sort of helping a movie out, but, it's really more like they're saying, here, you throw this away.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. That's it. That's the ultimate April stream. I want to thank Bullet Blake for joining us. Briefly, he had to go to a kid's birthday party. He's the town's birthday clown, so he had to get in costume and stuff. He's the
clown of the town.
He's the clown of the town. That's him. Yep. That's what he's that's what he's known for. Jeremy says, I love Benson and Moorhead Spring. Their Moon Knight episodes are great as well. Unfortunately, this release is Region A. Did they direct Moon Knight? That's interesting. That's pretty big for them. Good for them. Daikatana says, Curse of the Blue Lights, worst movie ever. I wouldn't say it's the worst movie, but certainly I think a lot of people would be very disappointed by how goofy and cheesy it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He says, Daikatana says, Tony was showing that movie. Yep.
Damn,
Speaking
what I
of,
wanted to get.
watch it on YouTube, dude. Watch 10 minutes of it. It doesn't look too bad, and then just see if you can stomach the first 10 minutes, and then go for it.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. I can't just watch the whole movie. That's what I have to do. I have to watch the first 10 minutes because I feel like I ruined the experience if there's a Blu-ray coming out and now I'm watching this shitty version of it on YouTube.
I hear you.
For me, I would rather see the movie than have to pay $30 and then still be disappointed. If the movie's good, the movie's good, and I go, oh yeah, okay, I want this. I want to add this to my collection. But most likely,
sorry, go ahead.
No, most likely you're not gonna buy it anyway. But that's where I've landed. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say if you watch the whole thing, what are the chances you're actually gonna rewatch the Blu-ray in the next few years? Though, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's the thing. You have to like the movie enough to say, okay, it's worth my money. You know, and I think that's a good deciding factor in terms of I'll want to share this with people. Anyway, that's how I approach it. But speaking of showing movies, It is my birthday month. My birthday is April 26th. It lands on a Wednesday, and my wife and kids are going to be at school, so I will be home alone, which means I'm going to do a birthday stream, and I'm I'm going to do a birthday stream, and we're going to show some movies, some good old fashioned actual Master Chaos Theater. We're going to do a double feature of some YouTube movies. It'll be a one-time only show because I can't keep it up on YouTube, but I'll throw it up. We'll watch it together. If you can join me, I'll promote more when I have the movies lined up. I'll show you what the movies are going to be, and so hopefully you'll join me for that. I'd love to have you join me for that little birthday celebration. I'll watch a couple shitty movies together and ring in my 44th year. Yeah. I'm so old I forget how old I am. Love it. Skyla's in the chat. What's up? She says, I got a little time between matches as I won my first round. Hey, congratulations. Yay. Thank you for popping in and congratulations. Good luck on the rest of your match. We'll see you on Voyage and all the colors of the dark. A dork, I should say. Mondo, let's plug that channel. What do you got going on? What's coming next?
I haven't uploaded anything recently, but I'll be back on it this week. I've just been working a lot. But yeah, Planet Mondo on YouTube. I just hit 1,300, so go help me out. I'm trying to hit 1,500 soon, hopefully.
Nice.
But follow me on Instagram also, planet.mondo. I do a lot of art. If you like art, go check it out on Instagram.
Absolutely. Yeah, go check him out. Link in the description. And I think you will be very impressed. Let's go. I'm selecting something here. Tonebone, what do you got going on your channel?
Nothing really. Just going live. A lot more. Wednesdays, usually on Wednesdays I go live. Or like last night, I went live last night because I said, should I do a live video for my pickups or should I do just a video? And everybody voted in the poll as the live, so that's why I went live. But yeah, Wednesday is going to go live, and then of course, monthly unboxings of Vinegar Syndrome and that. But I told everyone I'm not doing any more reviews.
Really? You're done with the reviews?
Done with reviews.
Wow.
It's just, I don't know. I just don't like doing it. Like I used to like it, but now I just feel like an idiot. It's just like so many other people that do it that are better. I'm just like, I don't want to do it.
Gotcha.
I'd rather live chat and chill and talk to people and do the voyage and that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, now don't you regret getting the subscription because isn't that why you subscribed?
In a way, I do, yeah. In a way, yeah, but
oh man,
at least it's something for the. I still do the unboxings at least, and I'm starting to watch them and stuff. So, not that I haven't before, just more now.
Right.
I don't have to look at. I used to look at it and go, all right, what do I want to review? Now it's just more like, what do I want to watch? It's kind of like takes the stress off.
That sounds peaceful.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Great, man. Well, tomorrow here on the channel, it is Guilty Pleasure Gang episode 3. It is the WrestleMania super special. We are discussing Suburban Commando and Body Slam, two kind of wrestling movies picked by Tracker Chaos. So join us. It's always a fun panel as we discuss a couple of Tracker Chaos's guilty pleasures. Not mine, but we'll discuss that tomorrow here on the channel. And the placeholder for that is already up on YouTube. Make sure you go and at least give it a thumbs up. And if you can't watch it live, watch it on the replay. April 11th, it's booby time. Happening over on Bob's channel, Bob's Blu-rays. We are talking Beach Babes from Beyond and Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowl-orama. A couple of nudie cutie classics. That's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for that. That's April 11th. And then on the 12th, over on OGP's channel, the penultimate episode of Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel. We're getting bloody with a couple of shit-ass shot-on-video vampire movies that are going to be so fucking bad that I just hope there's nudity to get me through them. That'll be April 12th on OGP's channel, and then we have a couple of other shows coming up, and I'll plug those as they appear. That's what's happening on the channel, and then birthday stream on April 26th, and then in May, I'm on hiatus. I'm going to try and cram in a whole bunch of shows the first week of May, and then after that, I'm off to Ohio to shoot Puppet Master, Furnace Leech Woman, and I will be a little busy. But fingers crossed, if people want it, I may, and if I'm allowed, I will film my production vlogs and bring you guys with me during the making of the movies. And I'll show you what I can, if I'm allowed to, of course, with permission from Full Moon. And that's it. That's me. Thank you so much for watching. You guys rock. You guys rule. I appreciate sharing time with not only my panel guests here. Again, their links are in the description, but you at home, you guys really make this very, very special. Let me do a final comb through the chat here. Josh says, after all the complaints about not getting the invisible slipcover, how can people not buy the mystery thing? I agree. I agree. I mean, at this point, if you missed out on it, it's your unless it's like, oh, I didn't even know about it. I was late to the party. Fine. But you can't just say, hey, that's not fair. If you had a chance to buy it, get it. And then sell it. I think that's the way to go. Einar says, a fellow April boy. Nice, MC. Yeah, that's right, man. You don't have to tell me your birth date, but happy birthday to you.
You're a year and 2 months older than me. I'm February 26th. 26ers.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's funny. What are the odds? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm the 26th. Shane is the 13th. My mom was the 26th. My dad is the 13th. My one cousin's the 26th, and my other cousin's the 25th.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
interesting. It's just, my parents are half of what I am, like 13th, if you double it, it's 26.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's very interesting. My daughter's
the
born...
only birthdays I remember, by the way, because it's like mine.
And your children, I hope you remember.
Well, I remember them, yeah, but I mean, they're not close to 26th.
Oh, another 45. Einar says mine is the 9th, and I'm 45. You're getting up there, but that's okay, man. That's like a fine wine. Men always look better when they age, so it's good. That's a plus. We come into our own when the older we get. All right, gangbang. That'll be it. Thank you so much for joining. That's right, I said it. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys rock. We appreciate your time with us. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Saturday. Happy April. Hopefully, we'll see you for the wrestling match tomorrow. But until then, adieu.
Yeah. Y'all ready for this?